I'm flipping around. I'm flipping around. You taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, Hot Toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. How are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
But the first appearance this week, you were like,
black suit.
yeah, what? So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics.
new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long-running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Hugh does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that real sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really
You have options.
Number 1.
both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25
It's
insanely
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that. Though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the bunny mask.
To get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Midnight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a look.
The ears.
That's a look. All right.
Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got.
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Berserker, Boomer Studios.
Mr. Hybrid, I smell your hybrid. Mr. Hybrid, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain. Mr. Hybrid, I smell you.
say I'm Kid Country.
I think we're live.
We're
I think
doing
we
it?
did it. Oh, we're a little crookedy, but
Yo, hey,
can you hear us? Are we live?
fix that frame for
If
me.
everybody
would you, Mr.
wants to
Tony?
blast off in the comments that you are actually able to watch this video, that would be good for me.
Yeah, talk a little bit. We got Jeremy Tarney on the ones and twos, everybody. Give him a hand.
I did it. Oh, Jen, thank you. Yeah, you may notice my voice, but not my face. I'm behind the computer tonight. Victor is actually Victor. You do the intro. I'm sorry. I'm so used to this.
I was completely prepared to just start moving my mouth while you were talking. Just hello and welcome to the Oh My God. Like, yeah, I was very excited. But yeah, hi, I'm Victor. You probably know me by now. Jeremy is behind the computer tonight. We're very excited to give this particular configuration a spin. I mean, me particularly, because when there's Virgin covers, now I get to be like, Jeremy, what is this? Which I'm stoked about. I do
Yeah, I
want
can
to
do all the help without any of the hard work.
Yeah, I didn't have to do nearly as many post-it notes this time around, which I'm very excited about. I do feel like part of the intro is talking about the actual inner workings of the show, how you get comic books and things. It's if it's your first time, welcome. I kind of doubt that it is. I feel like it's church. Most people that come here are people that come here often. But hey, if it's your first one,
1980s Marvel Comics, Jim Shooter, Tenet. Every comic could be somebody's first.
it really could.
Every live show could be somebody's first live show.
And that's a healthy attitude to go in. And yeah, let's just talk about how this works. I'm going to talk about things. I'm going to put things up on these various beautiful lots. I get my Vanna White on, and you are going to claim/purchase those things. So for you to do that, you got to fill out the claim form. You can find it. There's a link in the video description. It's also a pinned comment. Don't forget to pin that comment if you have not already, Jeremy. Aha. And,
it is pinned.
Yeah, even if it's not your first show, check in on that form. Make sure all your information is up to date, because when you see something that you like and you claim it with the lot letter and a little bit of a description of what is on that lot, then we're going to check that form, figure out who you are, how you're paying for stuff, and ship things on out to you. Invoices go out on Sunday, something that I've fact-checked twice now because I said Saturday one time and never heard the end of it. And that invoice will be for all the shows of the week, including the Saturday March Madness show that is going to be happening. Let's just do a little plug. We're going to have this whole bracket March Madness dynamic duo show on Saturday. Come on back. Jeremy's not going to be behind the computer. He's going to be up here instead.
Sean, I know we all miss Jen and Daniel. I assure you nobody's missing them tonight more than me.
That's true. No one in the world misses them more than Jeremy. He will be checking in on those comments as you make your claims. Our comment thread, we have like a master thing that's feeding in from Facebook and YouTube. Whoever claims things first on our feed is the person. It doesn't usually disagree with your comment feed. Don't worry, we'll tell you who won the thing. You will hear your name when you win a thing.
Right, I'm going to try to do that.
Yeah, you definitely should. I feel like it adds something to it of like, aha, congratulations, John. That one is yours. You won. You did it. There's a little like Legend of Zelda thing that goes along with it. I feel like I'm leaving something out.
What do we got in that top or bottom rather right-hand corner? Your right hand.
Share prize. Yeah, that is one of the things. Share the link to this video going on, this show. You will be entered to win these comics for free. I believe it's variant covers from the Umbrella Academy, right? A full 3 variants.
Yeah, this is the NC Comic-Con exclusive. Gerard Way was our guest of honor. So we got not 1, not 2, but 3 different exclusive variants by Matteo Scalera, Becky Cloonan, and Tommy Lee Edwards. You're going to get the full set, all 3 of them, in honor of they finally released the release date for Umbrella Academy Season 3 on Netflix.
Oh, nice. So I'm glad that there's a concrete time.
Yeah. We've got a few Umbrella Academy books up tonight. You can win this set for free. Just go ahead and click share. I will be checking all of you who share it publicly on Facebook towards the end of the show, and we're just going to add that in. Absolutely no charge to you. Jason, there might be 1 or 2 Star Wars books. However, if you're a big Star Wars fan, make sure you tune in for our May the 4th special. It will be nothing but Star Wars all night long, so we're holding on to a good chunk of Star Wars stuff until then.
You said something about like money, and that reminded me that I want to talk about shipping. Shipping is flat rate, $8, $8 for whatever you order. I like to talk about that because frankly, it's an insane deal. We especially ragged on last week selling long boxes worth of comics, which brings me also to layaway. There are a couple pricey items on tonight's show. If it is a little pricey, we're happy to work with you in the form of our layaway program. No interest on it, just a 6-month payment plan, kicking off with a 10% non-refundable down payment / deposit. You can only have one layaway at a time, though. So if you have one existing and something pops up that you want to put on layaway, just talk to us. We'll work something out. We'll pay that layaway off. We'll get you squared away. I'm not concerned about it, and you shouldn't be either. I think that about wraps it up. So it's probably time to start throwing some comic books up here, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think, Jeremy?
Real quick, I just want to tell James, I didn't lose a coin flip. There was no coin flip. I was just voluntold this is my job tonight. While Slick Vic gets the fun job.
Oh yeah, I do. This is the perks of just being warehouse goon. I had to be up here and just talk about stuff. So yeah, let's start putting some things.
Yeah, get some books up. Get some books up. Let's do it.
All right, I want to start it off with something that I think is pretty freaking rad. Put this first issue of RoboCop. There's a subtitle: "The Future of Law Enforcement," the Marvel Comics version of RoboCop. I'm going to pop this down on A for a clean $10. On B, Gotham by Midnight, also a first issue from the new 52 run of things. B for Batman, kind of. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, I love that series. So much fun.
I've got the 4th printing, like the craft send-up, well, not send-up, homage, really, variant of Stray Dogs, which, I don't remember which issue this is. It's not even, it's probably the first one, right? Yeah. No, 3, the 3rd issue. The craft variant of the 3rd issue.
Right there in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, man, I need to move those down. Speaking of dogs, D for Dogs, going to have the gold key, the Ghost of Redbeard Scooby-Doo story from the 70s, 1971. The 6th issue in very good condition, $40, hanging out right here. Keeping animal things going, the 16th issue of the IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series in near mint, very fine plus condition, hanging out here on E for Eastman. Didn't even plan that. It just kind of happened.
Sometimes you just get lucky.
Sometimes you do get lucky, such as if you wanted to purchase a giant-sized 25th anniversary issue of Wolverine, number 145. That's going to hang out here in very fine plus condition on F.
Look at that chrome foil.
Oh, it's so shiny.
Yeah, get that full adamantium experience.
I am waiting for Marvel Comics to go back to that insane logo. I prefer that greatly.
I love that. That's the one that we got on our Wolverine exclusive.
Yeah,
when
and
they
it
relaunched
owns.
the new series. And it looks real nice.
Also on the Venom exclusive that we got, I think.
Yeah,
that
we're
like
always
retro
going
thing.
for the classic look. It's just real freaking cool.
It is. We got a What If starring the Avengers, issue 108 specifically, also $20, hanging out here on G. My first 2 trade paperbacks of the evening, 6 Gun Gorilla, hanging out over here. Scott Snyder is apparently like into this. It's like an other worlds thing, 22nd century animals and things.
Can we get another condition check on F? Somebody's asking if there's any spine ticks. They can never find a good copy. They're looking for a real good copy.
Well, it is very fine plus, but I will check for some spine ticks real fast. Just down the spine, I wouldn't call it any ticks or dings. It's just normal spine wear.
So you want to give us a close-up on the camera?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
what we're looking at here.
I mean, if you can make this out on the camera, God bless. Hopefully that's somewhat centered. And then we can look on this side. No ticks or dings, just normal spine wear. Someone definitely read this comic, is all that says to me. It has not been mistreated or mishandled.
Were there color breaks on the spine?
It is color break all the way down. It was
just on the edge, not like
just on the edge. That's what I'm trying to say.
The publishing, like it's just from the fold.
Yeah,
it's on the edge. There's no
it's not dinged or nicked at all.
But yeah, it looks like the spine ticks are minimal without color break.
Yeah, totally. And for the final one,
Robert, yes, there's a few CGC graded books.
There are a few
up later tonight.
Books. Yeah, I don't know. I might pop one up in the near future if something sells. In the meantime, here is the complete Jeff Johns collection of the Avengers, whole trade paperback, the second volume, hanging out at $15. George is going
That
to take
Wolverine.
F.
Yeah.
George can absolutely have it.
Yeah, a lot of people obviously know Jeff Johns from a lot of his work at DC Comics, but before that, had a lot of really good hits from Marvel, doing a real good run on the Avengers here.
Absolutely. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to put up next. I feel like I'm probably going to put up this Web of Spider-Man #1 in very fine condition. There is a little bit of color transfer on the back of it, but the front of it presents really, really well. So I think it definitely still deserves to be up here and also deserves to be $25. I love that cover. I want a poster of it. That's how rad that cover is.
I want you to have a poster of it.
Thank you.
What is on E?
What is on E? Since I don't know the alphabet, let's take a look. E is the 16th issue of the IDW Ninja Turtles
Eddie,
series.
there might be some Harley. There might be some Green Arrow, but I guarantee if you are looking for both of them, they're both part of the Ultimate March Madness Bracket Madness that's going to be on our Saturday show in just a couple of days. There's going to be some huge key issues with Harley Quinn and Green Arrow. So if you like those characters, tune in on Saturday.
Certainly. There's some cool stuff. I've been sorting through it. Saturday's going to be a blast. I'm excited for it. Yeah, yo, if I got drowned out, 16th issue of the IDW Ninja Turtles. Let me see. If we're just hanging out, then it's probably time to find something, a new home. You know, I feel like it's going to have to be Stray Dogs. I'm gonna hit a last call for Stray Dogs at $4, the craft variant cover.
So it'll be up again at Last Looks. If you're thinking about it and need to come back to it.
Yeah, if you just have like a hole in your collection. I do want to replace it with something that's similarly priced, though. So I'm going to do the first issue of The Ghost Rider Rides Again. And the whole reason this is up is because I really think this is funny, where it says The Terrible Curse of Jonathan Blaze. I think it's funny that we are calling him by his full name, like his mother, and he's in trouble.
Yeah, well, you know, when you make that contract with the devil, he's got to use your power.
Yeah, he has to sign in blood Jonathan Blaze.
Jonathan Hamilton Blaze.
Is his middle name actually Hamilton? But yeah, this is the first issue of the relaunch, the Ghost Rider Rides Again thing. Just going to plop that on down. It's the same Stray Dogs $4 price, which is pretty neat. RoboCop is still hanging out. I'm partial to RoboCop. I kind of want that to stay up for a little while yet.
I don't know if he has a canonical middle name. I'm just gonna say there's no one to say that it's not Hamilton.
Are you searching it? Are you searching for his canonical middle name?
That Stray Dogs, we had it for 4.
Mm-hmm. We did have it for 4.
Yeah, Derek, we'll take 3 for it.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be $3 for Derek.
Done.
And then Becca is asking for a grade check on G.
Grade check on G.
G for grade.
Take a look at G. We're going to go a comfortable, very fine plus on G.
It's a very fine plus. That's going to be in the higher grade, like an 8.5.
Ooh, thank you for ascribing the number. I appreciate that. Move some stuff over. The Scooby-Doo needs to stay. Ghost Rider just went up. Trade paperbacks are cool because I encourage reading. I love reading comics. Someone was asking about Ninja Turtles.
What If has been claimed by
Ooh,
Rebecca.
that's perfect. Now I don't have to make decisions. Thank you so much. Who claimed it?
Rebecca Hawthorne.
Shout out to Rebecca Hawthorne. Thank you. Because now I get to put up something red. Going to put up this first standalone Red Robin series in near mint condition at a cool $24. Now, Ren is probably going to kill me. Red Robin is Tim, right?
Yeah, that is Tim,
Yeah.
all grown up as his very own kind of Nightwing situation. That's actually the first appearance of Red Robin.
His solo series is his first appearance?
I mean, Tim Drake obviously is Robin forever.
Oh, yeah, but Red
debuts as Red Robin in Red Robin issue #1.
Cool. Hell yeah. Let's go. Scooby is still saying, Jeremy did state his love for Gotham by Midnight, but Gotham by Midnight probably is going to scoot on some greener pastures. Last call for this first issue from the New 52. Putting it in the box. And I'm going to replace it. Hey, let's go hard. Let's do this Star Trek 50th anniversary cover celebration right here. Just $6, near mint condition. And all the cats got all the Star Trek things going
Joe,
on.
we've got E at 15. 10's a little low, but we'll take 12 for it. If you want to come up 2, we'll go down 3.
How dare you negotiate with people?
Sorry, Bruno.
old.
Sorry, you want me to keep kicking them to you? I'll kick them to you. I'll kick them to you.
We can share. We can trade off on each one. Obviously, if someone lowballs me, I'm just gonna tell them to hit bricks. Pound sand, hit the bricks. It's one of those.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, it's one of those things. We'll figure it out. Spider-Man sought after.
Joe's gonna take it for 12.
Ooh, nice. Love to see it.
George would like to know if you will take $16 for G, the first appearance of Red Robin.
It is in near mint condition. It's a really nice comic book. 16 is a little low for me. Hit me with 20 and you got a deal.
You got that? $20, George. Meeting you halfway.
Yeah. I think that's entirely fair. $4 off. Now it's on sale. George Pickman doesn't pick it up. I know somebody else.
Can we get a close-up on that Star Trek?
Of course.
The Star Trek's actually really cool. It's the their 50th anniversary cover gallery. So it's like, just the whole history of Star Trek. You can bring it a little bit closer. There's like some Tim Bradshaw in there. There's some Jay Lee, a bunch of really cool cover artists.
So this is like a collaboration?
Yeah. So it's like a gallery.
Nice.
A bunch of. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to
this book is a cover gallery.
Yeah. All right, have a few more offers here. $20 is good for G. If you want to snag that for George.
For George.
Steven wants to know if we will do 18 on F for the Web of Spider-Man #1.
18 on F. Man, old Dollar Victor is back. I just did a 20, so that feels kind of lame, so you're going to get a hell of a deal. I can hit you with 19. Give me $1 extra. Give me $1 extra and make it happen. I know someone in the comments is going to be like, oh, there it goes again with that dollar stuff. But hey, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I did my job. E is empty. E needs something cool on it. Why don't we do... Here, I said I was going to need your help. I am going to need your help.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
no.
Venom 35. This is a whole Virgin cover. Who drew this? What is this?
Oh, that was actually our share prize from Tuesday. We had the one in, I believe, 100 Ryan Stegman variant for Venom number 200. It was number 35 of the Donny Cates run.
And it's wild, and it's going to hang out down here on E, is what that's going to do. G is unoccupied.
All right, we got Steven says 19 is cool. James is going to take one of those Star Treks.
Great, I have more than one.
Yeah, and I think we had a couple copies of that Star Trek, so if anyone else wanted one, let us know.
Yeah.
Same thing with that Venom.
Ooh, nice.
That Venom... George is going to grab one for 25. Again, I'm pretty sure I have another copy of that. So if anyone else wants that Venom E, it's a 1 in 100 variant for $25. Let us know.
I'm going to, since that gold foil thing did so well last time, we're going to put down Amazing Spider-Man 375 and find a very fine condition for a cool $32. And whoever drew these numbers, yo, shout out to the Ultimate Comics staff member who drew these numbers. They are gorgeous.
That was a Harrison?
They are so clean. I love that. And I want to get something on G. So why don't we do another Spider-Man? Let's do something absolutely bananas. Issue 237 featuring the triumphant return of Stiltman. And similar to before, where Jonathan Blaze got up here simply for the full name, I love the catchphrase used for Stiltman, high and mighty. So that's just going to go right down here. In the meantime, I feel like RoboCop is getting the slightest bit stale. The other Robin went, so why don't we do another Robin? I've got the first ongoing Robin series, the direct and newsstand version, both covers hanging out right here. 2 comics, Robin #1, first ongoing, etc., for a clean $8 going to replace RoboCop. R.I.P. RoboCop for real. No Verhoeven heads in the chat tonight, it seems. Not that that's a bad thing. Folks like us tend to make it weird. Mexican Gorilla is still here just for originality's sake. I feel like someone is going to want that Scooby-Doo. Star Trek is rad. We have more than one. Venom is rad. We have more than one. Oh, it's next to the other Venom. That's cool. It's probably Jonathan Blaze. Jonathan Blaze probably needs to find a new home. And we can replace that with some other really dope lettering. Someone wrote out the Hellblazer. This is a Hellblazer comic, but in the Hellblazer lettering, which is really
somebody's
rad.
been asking us if we had more Hellblazer. We wanted to make very clear that we found some.
This is a Hellblazer
We're
comic.
putting them out.
Yeah, it's the Horrorist. It's the Jamie Delano and David Lloyd joint. It's from the Vertigo thing when they were making like little mini trade paperbacks and stuff.
Smiley Bob wants to know if you can do F for 25.
What do I have on F? F for 25 is a little bit low, if I'm being honest. Hit me with 28.
28, Bob?
28, and we can do that, I think.
Rhonda, you're our Hellblazer fan? Are you making that claim on C? Pick up some Hellblazer tonight, or was that a...
You want to take home the Horrorist / Hellblazer, I'd be happy to give it to you.
Are you just letting us know that you're ready to see that we have a Hellblazer comic?
One of those things.
Smiley Bob says is a little bit no.
No, well, that's fine.
What was your what was your counter? Did you have a counter, or did you just say it's a little low without giving a counter?
You talking to me or something?
Yeah, for F, for Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, I said 28.
Oh, okay, did you get that, Bob? 28. So just like a $2-3 more.
Well, something needs to find a new home. The Jeff Johns is still cool. Someone's going to want that trade paperback. I know it. I understand the 6-gun Gorilla is probably a little weird, a little niche. So I can find a new home over here in the box. And
Derek wants to know if you'll do $12 for the Avengers trade paperback on
I love to encourage reading. Absolutely, yes, I will. Done. Belongs to you.
There you go. That claim has been made. $12 it is.
And I'll put down for $18 the Silver Surfer Black 1 in 50 Nick Bradshaw cover for $18. And yeah, sure. Let's get weird. I'm always curious if these are going to go anywhere. I have the second issue of the SpongeBob SquarePants comic, the first canonical comic appearance of Grandma SquarePants.
Rhonda wants to see C up close.
I will bring C up close.
Matthew, you actually won't get invoiced until Sunday. So if you make that claim today, you won't have to pay until after tomorrow if you wanted to make that claim on F.
All right, so we got Soul Surfer. We got SpongeBob up. That first appearance of Grandma SquarePants. Scooby-Doo is still hanging. I am partial to it. It's really cool.
Rhonda is claiming Hellblazer on C.
Ooh, okay, cool. Love to see it.
Kind of wish there was a SpongeBob Squidbillies crossover. James, you and me both.
That would be insane. I would like that a lot, I think. We got that ongoing Robin series over here. Yeah, I thought it was still here. We're going to do the first ongoing Dr. Fate series as well. The first issue for just $6.
What Scooby-Doo is that? Richard wants to know, I guess, the issue number. And
yeah, I can for sure tell you that. This is the 6th issue of the Gold Key Scooby-Doo.
Which I believe is the first ever Scooby-Doo series. I mean, like of comics. Obviously, it was a television series.
Yeah, but it's from 1971. I'm sure that'll help in Googling, and it is in very good condition. If you want close-ups or whatever, we can provide them. In the meantime, I'm just going to slide it on.
Matthew, the invoices will be sent on Sunday afternoon. So we combined the entire week of shows into one invoice. So if you watched the show on Tuesday, we're going to combine all the books you claimed then with all the books you claimed today with all of the books that you're going to claim when you come back on Saturday when we're doing our March Madness special. All 3 shows together, one invoice, one flat rate shipping, And that's going to be Sunday afternoon to get that invoice. Robert, why would anybody pay for a SpongeBob comic? Because some people really love SpongeBob SquarePants. And you can't get enough of them. They have super low print runs, and they're all like out of print.
And like most of them would be parents buying them for kids.
David Fitz is taking that Dr. Fate on C.
Oh, nice. You're always prepared to talk about like the only things worth money are things nobody keeps. But that's fine. I would love to be derailed, and that's not even sarcasm. My dad just said that to me all the time. It's stuck in my brain like a virus. I'm going to replace that with the first issue of the Teen Titans Go comic adaptation. You were talking about stuff for kids and stuff that's popular and stuff that is gaining value quickly. Teen Titans Go over here. Near mint, $60, first issue, etc., etc. In the meantime, I was already thinking about swapping out Stiltman, so I am going to swap out Stiltman for something else entirely. We got that Teen Titans. I would like to do another Teen Titans, specifically Teen Titans number 7 from DC Comics. Yeah, here we go. With the Mad Mod. What is this comic in? It's like fine condition, $24, early Teen Titans, and a villain that nobody who's not acquainted with 60s fashion will understand. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Teen Titans number 7 from the Silver Age series.
Which is kind of wild. It's wild that that's just hanging out, and it's so easily dated. It's weird to do a show without a.
You think that issue of it's dated, man? You should read some of those other Silver Age Teen Titans because boy were they trying to be relevant.
It's fun when things pretend like they're going to last forever.
Damn, that's right. Both of the things you've mentioned will be on the show later tonight, so we'll get to them.
Alrighty. As dope as that Venom is, why don't I replace it with Captain America? Issue 25, Death of Cap. First Falcon and Winter Soldier team up as well.
James wants to double check the grade on the Teen Titans number 7.
Oh, sure. Just gotta remember where I put it.
It is on G for teenagers.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, shoehorn it on in there.
So I mean, the grade should be written just underneath the.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it because it's like
we need to go ultra high def here.
We're gonna go fine.
I always assume that people can read the grade, but you cannot read the grade. So that's in fine condition, James.
Yeah, but it's clearly on the edge because when Tarney wrote it, he started with the V and then second guessed himself.
Or, I'm just writing like hundreds of these post-it notes, and I don't even know what letter I'm writing.
It do be like that. Sometimes, in case you missed it, this is issue 25, Captain America, Death of Cap, First Falcon Winter Soldier team up, etc., etc.
That is the Ed McGuinness variant for that issue as well.
There we go. Love the bonus information.
There might be one or two Silver Age Green Lanterns. Rick, I can't remember if they got into the show tonight. There's definitely the bronziest age Green Lantern and Green Arrow tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but on Saturday. For those of you that are asking for those characters. Sean, that is Teen Titans issue number 7. James wants to know if you'll do $20 for that Teen Titans.
Would I do $20 for this Teen Titans? I would do $20 for this Teen Titans.
All right, sounds good.
That is what I would do. Like the numbers popping up, mostly because it just helps me out because now I get to put up the Outer Limits issue number 9 in good condition, UFO sighted, destination unknown, etc., diver stuff, crazy Outer Limits things hanging out right here, good condition, issue number 9, $12.
Those are super fun. They're kind of like random sci-fi Silver Age comics.
They are, yeah, and I like the Outer Limits just in general. I always have. I'll tell you what, Scooby's been up here. SpongeBob has been up here. I don't know which one I want to take down more. Yeah, Scooby's been up longer. We can take Scooby-Doo down. Last call for this Scooby-Doo. Hey, if you want to make me an offer, it's going to the box, and people love pulling stuff out of the box again. Resurrect it at your leisure.
I'm gonna just circle back to something real quick because I think we had Matthew Sawyer. You're asking about that Amazing Spider-Man with the invoice not going out till Sunday. Did you want to make a claim on it? Just put in the comments if you did or not.
Yeah, if you want to make some claims.
Yes, Nathan. I am on the ones and twos tonight. Jen is
You said it too.
busy with her normal job, and Daniel is at a school play for his son, I believe. So I'm drew the short straw.
I mean, hey, all this means is the boys are back in town. I'm very
Richard,
excited.
I
about
do
it.
believe there are a few G.I. Joes, 1 or 2 Strange Tales, and I think there might be a couple Punishers in there. We'll see. Steven wanted to check what was that issue number on Scooby-Doo.
Issue number 6.
It was issue number 6 from
Go-
the original Silver
Yep.
Age series.
The 6th issue of Goki from 1971. I'll tell you what, I did see some G.I. Joe in the box, but I actually got this out before that got started. The Weird War Tales starring the G.I. robot, specifically Jake, too. He's fighting the samurai robot. I don't know if you want to read some Weird War Tales from
Nathan,
DC
that
Comics.
Amazing Spider-Man on F was in very fine to near mint condition.
Oh, nice.
Or sorry, fine to very fine condition. It was in fine to very fine condition. That GI robot in Weird War Tales, freaking awesome.
Sort of, somewhat related.
Smiley, Jen works in a top secret government lab facility doing super science.
Hell yeah. Oh, I know I saw it. Yeah, sure. I will hold on to this for a second. We're going to see what needs to get recycled, shuffled around. Probably the Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer probably needs to scoot on along. Swap that out. For G.I. Joe, specifically G.I. Joe issue 72, hanging out a near mint minus at just $5. Other
See that
things.
rolling in on the tank. That one pretty high grade copy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's pretty rad as well. I'll tell you what, we had some interest for it, but it's probably time for it to find a new home as well. We make a Spider-Man issue 375. Finding a
Yeah,
new
a
home
lot of y'all
within the box.
asking about that one. I think we said we take 28 for it. If any of you put in a claim.
Yeah, you're welcome to come back.
Hey Ron, welcome to the show.
In the meantime, we're going to put up the 46th issue of The Phantom from Charlton Comics in very good condition, just $8.
This is like unironically one of Harrison's all-time favorite characters.
That just tells me that Harrison really wants to be the coolest guy in whatever room he's in.
There.
Yeah. Did you know he was actually the first costume superhero? Oh, I'm so sorry, Harrison. I love you. I'm sorry that I did that voice. I didn't mean it. I'm going to put up the 7th issue of the Marvel Comics Indiana Jones in very fine minus condition, also $5. See, we're in like the deals portion of the program currently. Yeah, we have a lot of very affordable things.
Yeah, started with a lot of older books. This one, a lot of $5-6 books up on the board.
Yeah, I feel like it's fun to highlight older things.
Richard, that G.I. Joe on H is just $5.
It is indeed. It is indeed just $5.
Smiley Bob has countered your $28 on that Amazing Spider-Man. Said he will pay you $26. He'll play the dollar game. He'll go up one.
Yeah, sure.
It's just $2. All right, he'll take it. You got it. Smiley Bob. You're on the board tonight.
Whatever. All right, that was in the box, so I don't have a free space. Star Trek has been here, but Star Trek is really fucking cool. Teen Titans is neat.
Language.
I mean, hey.
This isn't the Tuesday Night Sienna show. What number is the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and what is on C? Richard Tucker is going to take that G.I. Joe for $5. Sorry, I know there's a lot going on.
The Indiana Jones is 7. The G.I. Joe can go. If G.I. Joe is going, Robin can stay. I will hand deliver that to
G.I.
you.
Joe is claimed Richard.
And I feel like it's probably a good time to put up the first CGC book of the night. Why not?
Yeah, a lot of people asking for the slabs.
Let's just go ahead and get after it with Simpsons Comics number 1. We got the pull-out poster, the flip book. It's all included, and it's all up here in the CGC graders notes and stuff. 9.4, number 1 from Bongo Comics in the early 90s, hanging out right down here on
the
page.
sticker came off of A.
Well, it's $8. But I don't know where my price. Oh, it's because I flipped it around.
There you go. Yeah,
Thank
look at that.
you.
2 books, 1 bag.
Yeah, I was highlighting that before, but it is both. It is the newsstand and the direct. It's both covers. It rules. It's $8. Make me an offer. Take this Robin home.
And somebody did ask, what is on C?
C is the first issue of the Teen Titans Go comic
Yeah,
in
that's
near
the
mint
first
condition.
animated Teen Titans version in the comics. First appearance. And then, yeah, somebody's asking about that Simpsons comic. Here it is. Simpsons #1. It's, of course, an homage to Fantastic Four, issue #1.
Can you see it? Is the glare bad in the camera? Is it like
You
visible?
can see it. It's definitely slanted a little, but I mean, it's fine.
I mean,
Like,
I
it's
can-
obvious what grade it is. You can read the.
Yeah, well, I'll try and straighten it up a little bit. It's on H for Homer. I know you can't really see that.
But you know it.
I mean,
Claimed. Dan Grant claiming the Simpsons.
okay, take it on home, Dan.
I think that's a really underrated book for how like big the Simpsons are culturally. Oscar looks like it has already been claimed. Eddie Page wants to know if we'll do Robin for 4. Eddie, did you see that it's both covers of the book? It's the direct and newsstand variant.
Yo, Robin's been up here for a hot minute. I know you probably don't want me to take 4, but
I mean, I'll allow it if you feel that's
Eddie,
fair.
this belongs to you, baby. This
You
is for
got
you.
it, Eddie.
You do. You do got it.
Did you have the bag for the
Oh yeah, I can
CGC book?
get that to you.
Want to keep it nice and fresh.
Yeah, I forgot to take it off one time, and nobody could see what it was.
Yeah, you can't see it on the camera. All right.
I'm gonna put up the first like actual set of the evening, issues 1 through 4 of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, hanging out. Is D open? D is not open. So I'm gonna put it on A. I don't have a good like wordplay for it, but yeah, all 4 issues of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, hanging out. A comic that I never would have anticipated being worth money. I read that live. I
That's
thought it
right,
was really cool.
Bob. I understand. You jumped in, grabbed your token Spider-Man for the night to make sure you were here. We'll see you on Saturday.
Heck yeah, absolutely. H is currently unoccupied.
Gustavus wants to know what is on E.
Ooh, let me see if I can tell you what's on E.
That's the Captain America 25.
Yes, it is. It is a variant cover that you said some words about. It's also the Death of Cap and the first Falcon and Winter Soldier team up.
It's under E because it's the Ed McGuinness variant.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, Cap 25. It's the death of Steve Rogers. It's the first Sam and Bucky team up. And what condition do we have that one in?
I mean, it's for sure near mint, but I will check.
Just double check.
Very fine to near mint.
Yeah, so real high grade copy.
Yeah.
Dan wants to know if you'll do 50 on that Deadpool Kills set. It's all 4 issues.
It is all
After
4
you saw
issues.
that.
See, 50 is not insulting. 62.
You got that, Dan? 62.
$62.
We'll come down 18 if you want to come up 12.
Yeah. See, and when you put it like that with that exceptional mental math, you make it sound like an even better deal, which I love. I'm going to put down on here for $40 the Faith Aaron Hicks 1 in 20 Marceline and the Scream Queens #4 in near mint condition.
Jason wants to know if you would take 30 for that Scooby-Doo #6 we had up.
30 for the Scooby-Doo #6.
Mm-hmm.
I would indeed. That belongs to you.
You got it, Jason.
Well, the G.I. Joe went, but there's no love for the G.I. Robot. I mean, I understand he's whooping the samurai's ass with his own head on a chain, which is kind of wild. So why don't we replace that with, I knew I got it out. Heck yeah. Batman issue 253, in which the Batman meets the Shadow, which is absolutely insane. And is the Phantom still over here? Yeah, we got that like super classic comics love going on right now. I'm pretty stoked about that issue. I like the Shadow stuff. I suppose I definitely
That's
shouldn't have
super
made
cool. Mike Kaluta artwork. He did the Shadow for DC Comics throughout that, and I believe he did some artwork for the Shadow previously. A big Batman guy as well. Real classic. Took over after like Neil Adams. Real in a similar style. Matthew, I believe there's 1 or 2 Hulks from the 70s in there. And then Steven is asking, what is the condition on that Deadpool Kills set?
Condition on Deadpool Kills set is for sure going to be good. Not good like the grade. There is not a Jeremy Tarney rating on it.
I didn't write the grade on
You
it.
did not write the grade on
Well,
it, Mr. Tarney.
I'll take a look at it if you want.
Yeah, I feel like I do want you to take a look at
It's
it.
not near mint. There's a little printer damage along the spine.
Well, and these covers are made to look damaged as well. You know, like they're that like rough and tumble, spackly sort of ink print.
We'll call them in very fine condition for 1, 2, and 3, and then number 4 is going to be like near mint minus. Realistically, because it's mostly printer damage, it's probably like a very fine near mint, but there's a few spine ticks on number 1.
All right. Plop that right back down on A. And on B, we're going to do something.
Bernie was asking 3 for Star Trek on B. I think that's asking about the covers gallery that we had earlier. We had a couple of those, and we already sold. So $6, I think, is locked in on that Star Trek.
Because we did more than one, and we sold a couple, so we're going to stick with that $6. In the meantime, I have this crazy thing, the Avengers versus
John
X-Men.
wants to know if you'll do 15 on D for Batman.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Anyway, back to talking about this freaking giant box.
It's a brick.
It's a brick. It's an absolute brick. The Avengers versus X-Men Companion, new in box. $50. There's a listing on the back of what it collects. Collecting Avengers Academy number 29 to 33, Secret Avengers 26 to 28, Avengers 25 to 30, New Avengers 24 to 30, X-Men Legacy 266 to 270, Wolverine and the
wants to
X-Men.
know if you said you
Etc.,
take
etc.
60. We said 62 on the Deadpool kills.
Yo, if he's offering 60, if that's his like counter offer, because he said 50 originally.
Was 2 different people, I believe.
Ooh, it's 2 different people.
Dan, you offered it to 62. Steven's asking, did you say you did do 60?
No, I said I would do 62. We can talk if Dan doesn't take the 62 offer, is what I'm going to say.
Becca said, take a breath.
Oh, yeah, because I was reading all the stuff. I'm not even done, but I feel like you get the gist. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I do appreciate your concern for my well-being.
I mean, you're really motoring through it.
Hey, I just want you to know what's in this huge box.
Yeah,
this huge box.
Honestly, this is super cool. It is all of the crossovers for Avengers versus X-Men.
But it doesn't include the main series.
Yeah, not the main series, just the crossovers.
We were laughing about this yesterday, and I want to put it up.
All right, so Steven says he will take it for 60, but he will give Dan a right of refusal at $60. All right, so Dan, it's up to you right now. Just post in the comments. Do you want it or do you want Steven to get it?
That's so polite of you, man. Yeah, yo, like that's very nice.
I will throw this out there. I think Dan specifically said in the comments here for Steven, please buy it so I don't.
Oh, well.
So
looks like we have like a classic door holding situation.
Yeah,
no,
you go first. No,
please, you go first. In the meantime, while we work that out, I would like someone to tell me, we were joking about this yesterday, I don't know if it reached a specific point, Daredevil, issue 318, on which it specifically says the last issue before Daredevil 319. This is it, folks, the last issue of Daredevil before Daredevil 319.
A real major key issue.
Well, what happens in 319, Mr. Tarney?
Who knows?
I mean, like, this is it. This is the last issue before 319. And I'm going to leave this post-it note. Because that post-it note makes me laugh.
Looks like Steven's going to grab that Deadpool Kill set.
Got it.
For 60. Mark was asking how much for X-Men versus Avengers BOC. I think he means box.
Yeah,
BOX.
$50.
That's $50. And
That's what it's currently
limited
at.
edition hardcover. Somebody else asking, what is that book on C? Which I get. Like I'm looking at it now. You cover up the logo and it's kind of dark.
Oh, yeah.
And also, it's not like a super common comic. It's a crazy low print run. This is Teen Titans Go issue number 1, the first ever like animated Titans comic.
All right, the Captain America is going in the box. A is empty. We're going to refresh just a little tiny bit over here with Batman unearthing the grave of the spook in issue 252. And
Oscar, yeah, I think there's 2 more graded books that we'll have up tonight.
Indeed. And above it, we got issue 198 of GI Combat featuring the Haunted Tank from DC Comics. In this case, Jeb is trying to stop the Nazi Steel super soldier, and he resists guns and grenades, if you can't read the little thing. Over here, in very good minus for $4.
He'll take 45 for that Avengers versus X-Men box.
45 for the Avengers versus X-Men box?
Yeah, I'm marked at 50.
I mean, that's a reasonable deal. And this is one hardcover, Jeremy?
That's just one.
It's just one giant book?
I do believe, yeah.
You know, 45. Sure.
You got it. Mark.
I want you to know that you got a great deal on that. The cover price here is $100 US.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Crushing it.
Mike, we probably find some Spawn in the second half of the show.
Oh yeah,
somebody there might be one or two in the box right now. If there's not, I think I know where a couple are that I can price real quick.
Yeah, I think I saw a couple. We can dig for them.
I have the DD. It looks like a one shot. Blah, blah, blah. It's silly. It's fun. What is the issue number on E? Somebody asked about that Batman.
The issue number on E. 252 in very good condition. In the meantime, up here on B, I'm going to put the 372nd issue of Action Comics in good
Brandon,
condition.
I don't think we have any of the hip hop variants tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see any in the box. But I'm going to put this up here because it's funny that it's a recurring storyline that Superman forgets who he is and now he's just going to kill you. Old Clark. Just an excellent threat all the time. Let's see. Indiana Jones is hanging out. Teen Titans has been doing a little bit. What's our price point sitting at right now? Pretty good. I'll tell you what. I can take the Teen Titans off the board. I know folks have been asking about it. I feel like it's mostly just out of mystery. Jeremy was pitching it. Low print run. Teen Titans Go. Collectible, etc., etc. $60. Go into the box. Bring it up if you want it to come back. In the meantime, at $10 cheaper, we have the first Umbrella Academy that's not stickered, not stamped, not anything. The free comic book day introduction to Umbrella Academy in near mint condition at just $50. Hanging out right there. Let's refresh some other things. Superman just got here. People talking about Batman. The Phantom has been here for a hot minute, as has Outer Limits. So I'll tell you what, I will put the 35th issue of the Avengers in very good condition, replacing the Outer Limits here on G. And I'll put down something real weird. Issue 64 of Lassie from Gold Key Comics in good condition. Then I will replace... The Adventure Time can stay for now. I'll replace Indiana Jones, and I'll knock that down. And then I'll pick it back up.
Just like Chumbawamba used to say.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Chumbawamba? Any big Chumbawamba fans watching tonight?
Where are the Chumbawamba heads?
Now, what you should all do, go ahead and just start singing that in your homes tonight, all together. I'm sure everybody that you live with is going to really appreciate that nostalgic trip back down to the mid to late 90s.
Everyone loves that song. It's a proven fact.
Yeah. And people who pretend like they don't are just pretending because they love it so much.
Tell you what, I feel like we're going pretty heavy on Teen Titans, and I want to keep that going. Number 83 of Batman and Teen Titans. Hanging out here at a cool $28. Yeah, Brave and the Bold. And it's Neil Adams, which folks are always asking for Neil Adams. Stay asking for Neil Adams. I will replace the Daredevil, but I kind of figured probably wasn't going to sell.
Everybody's just jumping in the chat right now, putting up tub thumping lyrics.
Nice.
Yeah, I just got a string of tub thumping.
That is wonderful. Last is here, Adventures in New, Mass Superman, GI Combat.
I don't know if there's any more Hellblazer in the box at the moment. We're going to keep trying to put up one or two every show, though. So
we have Marvel Comic Group Supervillain Classics Galactus, The Origin, featuring, of course, The Origin of Galactus. I'm pretty sure this is just a one-shot, but either way,
it is just
it's just going to hang out at just $28 and very fine minus.
This is actually supposed to be the first in a series, which is why it's like super villain origins or whatever. But then they just stopped at Galactus.
That's the only villain you need, if we're being perfectly honest.
What is the grade on C?
The grade on C is near mint for sure. Like we said, not stamped, not stickered, not anything, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a free comic book day comic that is none of those things.
Yeah, especially in near mint condition, especially one that's like, it's the introduction, it's the first appearance of Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
Action on B is claimed by Sean Conley.
All right, Sean Conley. Everybody loves a evil Superman story. That's great for me because now I get to replace it with something else, and I'm going to replace that with Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. Looks like this is the first issue. That's kind of crazy. It's in good condition, so since it's the first issue, you're going to have the first appearance of all these Spider-Ham universe-related characters, Hulk, Bunny. I'm sure the Captain America cat has something special. Is it Captain America?
It's Captain America.
Captain America cat. Oh,
You just add a T on the end.
Of course. Also, Goose Rider. I don't think.
Yes.
Yeah, Goose Rider is on the cover.
The most underrated character.
Plus
of the Marvel
Goose
Tales.
Rider. Gonna have that hanging out right there on me.
Obviously, we already got the movie debut.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll
He's
be
gonna
back
be
though.
in Spider-Verse 2.
Yeah,
obviously.
for sure.
This is first appearance for $24 because it's a lower grade copy. If you missed out on picking up this,
Yeah,
key
it is
issue,
good condition. But I'm gonna replace the Phantom. Swap that out for another trade
You,
paperback.
like Batman, are replacing the Phantom.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. I'm going to replace it with a trade paperback set, the first and second volumes of Brian K. Vaughan's Mystique.
Bernie's asking, what is the issue number on the Avengers on G?
The issue number of the
And that
Avengers.
B has been claimed by Joey Terrazas.
35.
That's issue number 35 on Avengers.
The B is claimed. Go ahead and move that off. Why don't we replace it with something else? Let's see what else I got cooking. Here, I got this thing. We'll see if anybody's interested in Defiant Comics, specifically Defiant Comics Charlemagne, starting with a special 48-page issue and extending all the way to the 5th issue of Charlemagne. I don't know what this is. It just looks rad. I mean, wild. Absolutely wild. Just in case you want to get some reading done, affordable sets.
That Mystique set's super cool. If you like Brian K. Vaughan, you've probably read Why the Last Man, or Saga, or Runaways, or
Yeah,
this is his complete Mystique series. It's her entire solo series. Right here, you get both graphic novels together for $40. That is a really cool set.
All right, let's see. Lassie can probably get swapped out for another G.I. Joe, the 7th issue of G.I. Joe specifically, and find very fine condition. A moment ago they were enemies, and now they're best friends, and they're going to fight together. Real American heroes, then. Keep on swapping things out.
Ralph is asking, what is the condition on Batman on E?
It's an excellent question. Let's find out. Very good. Very good condition.
It's in very good condition. Steven wants to know how many issues are in the 2 graphic novels for the Mystique series.
You just want me to hear, or just read really fast?
It should say on the back how many issues.
Yeah, I've got
12
Mystique 1 to 13
24.
and Mystique 14 to 24.
Yeah,
1 to
so
13,
it's 24
14
issues and it's the full series. So it's just $1 something per issue. And then what is on B?
B is a 1 through 5 collected set of Defiant Comics Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Something I would encourage you to Google and subsequently tell me about because I'm very curious.
And Richard wanted a closer look on that G.I. Joe down on I.
Sure, we can make that happen. I'll take the sticker off.
We got an offer after we look at that G.I. Joe.
I'll hold this G.I. Joe up. Hopefully that's mostly centered.
Hold it a little closer and a little closer to your body. Yeah, that's good.
It's like a claw machine.
And what condition do we have on that?
Fine to very fine.
That is in fine to very fine condition for $10.
What's our offer, Jeremy?
Kirk wants to know if you'll do 40 on the Umbrella Academy on C.
You tell me, Tony. Would I do 40 on that?
Let's go 42.
See, I knew that you'd know better than me.
We'll come down 8 if you want to come up $2. One for me and one for Victor.
Charlemagne stand up, G.I. Joe, Marceline and the Scream Queens is probably.
Richard wants to know if you'll do 8 on that G.I. Joe.
Did Richard buy the last one?
I believe he did.
Hell yeah, Richard, you got it, buddy.
You got it, Richard.
Now that H and I are unoccupied, since we're hitting that nostalgia button real hard, smashing it forever, we got
What is the issue number on that Batman on E? Bill Scott just jumping in.
Dare you interrupt me?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to interrupt you with these questions or wait. You're not really giving me a lot of like pause between books.
No dead air, baby.
I'm just barreling in with my questions.
Which I appreciate. The direct approach is always preferred. Issue 252.
All right, 252. Nice palindromic issue.
Indeed. Since we got these empty things, we're going to hit that 80s nostalgia just like G.I. Joe. We got Voltron, Defender of the Universe, special first edition. The first comic appearance of Voltron in near mint condition.
If you'll do $12 for the Avengers on G.
Let's see. Let's see if I would do $12 for the Avengers on G. I would indeed do $12 for the Avengers on G.
Ralph wants to know if you will do E and G. Well, too late. That G is claimed. Claimed is already happened. Sorry about that, Ralph. If you want to make an offer on the E, it's been up there a minute. We're taking some good offers tonight.
We are taking some good offers. Like giving the people what they want, such as the 25th issue of The Phantom Stranger in good condition for just $4. G for good. A good buy, a good condition, all of those things. And I feel like folks like What If comics when I put them up on the show. I don't know if that's been your experience, Jeremy, but issue 44 is What If Captain America was revived today. It looks like today probably means the 90s, roughly. I'm not sure.
The late 80s at that point.
But yeah, there's a timeline, 60, 70, 80 now. So yeah, what if Captain America was revived in the 80s?
Ralph wants to know if you will do, nope, Brock claiming it, full price, Batman on E, going to Brock Collins.
All right, Brock.
Whenever we get a new name on the chat, that it's like their first comment, I like the so-and-so has joined the chat.
Oh, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Announcing themselves with gusto.
Please, introduce yourself in the chat. Tell me your favorite movie. I'm curious. I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know.
Rick is claiming Cap on I.
Okay.
And Eric Kane is claiming Phantom on G.
Ooh, nice. Twofer.
Oh, I'm sorry. James said Phantom Stranger, please. I'm presuming maybe that was his claim on that. I just missed it because I'm new. I'm new here. I'm new. Please don't get mad. It's
technically, you do have to say the lot and the name. I'm not really a stickler for rules, but technically that is how that is supposed to go.
You gotta go slower so I can keep up, man.
I mean, most times you told me I need to go faster.
Yeah, I know, but now I'm telling you the other thing.
But now I'm the one doing it, and I hate it.
I'm not good at this.
I'm going to put up the Batman 66 series from DC, issues 1 and 2 specifically, in very fine condition. I like this series a lot, and I hope someone
Eric. I
likes
appreciate
this.
you being so cool about that. Make my job a little bit easier.
Issues 1 and 2, just to really drive it home. I enjoyed this series enough that I hopped on board for the Batman 89 series as well, which has been a blast. I like the Batman 66. I think it's a lot of fun. I will pop up something weird. Let's go. The Witching Hour, number 30. Night Fright with this crazy corpse werewolf looking ass man. I don't know what's going on. It's $4. It's in good condition. I'm going to plop it on down there. Probably should have reserved G. I could have some plans for that.
We've had 1 or 2 X-Men books. There'll probably be 1 or 2 X books.
Oh yeah, I mean,
up as well.
I can probably dig for a cool X-Men thing right now if you want me to. I mean, how X-Men do you want to go, my friend?
I mean, that Galactus is claimed by Brock Collins.
Man, Brock is crushing it.
Yeah, coming in with a vengeance.
Yeah. There's a secret pricing tier where when you spend enough money when I'm hosting, I give you my personal phone number, and then we can just chat on Saturdays.
Especially when you're doing the show.
Especially if I'm doing this. Yeah, I'll just call you during. We just have like a nice little chat. Asking for X-Men comics. I feel like A, because A is the tier this goes on. X-Men issue 104.
Becca said she will take that C for 42 if Kirk passed on it. Kirk said he will claim that at 42.
Okay.
All right, so Umbrella Academy for $42.
I'll take that down. I'm going to finish off with the X-Men issue 104 in fine plus condition for a cool $100. First appearance of Corsair, first appearance of Starjammers, second Lilandra cameo, and it looks like somebody mentions Mutant X, which I think is a very funny thing to highlight. And it's the first appearance of another character. What's that character's name, Jeremy?
What? Oh, Chode.
Oh, Chode? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna put that right on down here. I'm gonna bring this Umbrella Academy to you. We're gonna keep moving.
You sure you want to keep moving? You sure you don't want to just talk about your day for a minute?
I did have a pretty okay day.
There you go.
I don't normally take naps. I took a nap today, just like a clean hour, like a kindergartner.
How good was it?
Man, it was delicious. It was delightful. That's why I was a little bit later getting here than I wanted to be. Fun fact.
All right. Somebody wants to know if we have any Sergeant Rock or Unknown Soldier coming up. I think there's one or two.
During the break, I'll dig for some Sergeant Rock and
Kirk
Unknown
also
Soldier.
wants to know if you can show the Teen Titans #1 up close. I know we put it in the box, but
I can dig that back
a
up.
chance to pull that out.
Yeah, that's fine.
That X-Men has been claimed by Juan Carlos Gustavos Hernandez.
Surprising. In the meantime, I'll pull the Teen Titans. Go.
Yeah, this is a crazy underrated book. I promise you Disney's going to do something with the Starjammers. Real good claim, Juan.
How's that framing looking, Jeremy?
Good.
All right. That's
And,
your closer
what
look.
was the grade we had listed on that?
Near mint. It's in
Look at that.
good
Which, especially
shape.
for this all ages book, really hard to find.
I almost put it back on the lot, but it was in the box. This is a box resurrection. I feel like I need a name for that that's not last looks. Looks like necromancy of comic books. I do need.
What is that grade we have on the Voltron?
Ooh, the Voltron is in real good shape. Near mint.
That is a near mint condition. Yeah, really nice. Nap, sleep, never mind, grade. Kirk wants to know if a book says direct sales. Presumably you're asking about the Teen Titans. Or I'm not sure, maybe you were asking about the X-Men. Just let me know, Kirk, which book you were asking about the direct sales version of.
Teen Titans does say
double
direct
check for
sales.
you.
And it has barcode.
Yeah, the Teen Titans is the direct sales version.
I'm going to put down the Weird Western Presents Jonah Hex, number 20.
That Voltron, I don't know if anyone noticed, like literally the minute after I took the picture of it and posted it on our preview post yesterday, they announced they just signed a director for the new live-action Voltron movie. It is officially in production now. And yes, Kirk, that is the direct edition on Teen Titans Go #1.
This is Strange Tales 148. It's the first appearance of Kalu. Someone want to help me with pronunciation? Kalu? Yeah, sure. Strange Tales 148. $12 in good shape hanging out here on I. While we were talking, I did refresh with
the ancient one.
Ooh, nice. Good catch. We do love origin stories.
Yeah, for just $12. Somebody asked about some Strange Tales earlier in the show tonight. You know what, Joe? I've heard it both ways. James, I did tell you I was pricing a bunch of Kirby Era Demon, and I have some good news, bad news, and that is that set is small enough, and I have enough of them that now I'm trying to see if I can piece together the full set from 2 or 3 other places I gotta check.
I went digging real fast and found an Unknown Soldier relatively close to the top here on the Star Spangled War Stories. I'm not sure what issue this is. 177, featuring the Unknown Soldier and him going into the Hornet's Nest, et cetera, and find a very fine condition for just $6. Hanging out here on B for bullets, because I'm sure there's lots of them in that particular comic book. Let's see. Wishing Hours probably.
Ralph, I think that's probably going to be a little low. Richard wants to know what the grade on that Strange Tales is. I believe it's in good condition.
Which?
On I. That Origin of the Ancient One.
It is in good condition.
Bill Scott is claiming the Unknown Soldier on B.
All right. Well, it looks like I need to go digging for some more Unknown Soldier. We also said Sergeant Rock, right? I'll be looking for those.
Yeah, I mean, really, any of those Silver Bronze Age DC War comics, I bet
In the meantime,
somebody would be interested in.
we're going to replace it with the issue 191, the day Batman sold out, holding this full auction. My favorite part about this cover is Dick and Alfred just like weeping while Batman tugs on his costume with the speed elves like, now it's time to sell my suit. Very funny. I'm going to go ahead and put that on up here. I'm shocked that the Brian K. Vaughan Mystique is still up here. That's a hell of a comic.
Richard wanted to know what the price was on That is $12.
It is $12.
$12. All right, for D and E together.
Ooh, combo.
What is the lowest that you would go for the two of them together? There would be 42 right now, full price.
Name names. Who's asking me the lowest I would go?
Ralph is asking. He asked if you would take 22, which I just said was way too low. Now he's asking about 28, which would be like buy one get one free for all three comics. So like buy one get two free.
So E and D.
E and D together.
All right. Well, while normally the like make me an offer stuff is not my favorite way to do business.
Well, he's thrown a couple out. They've just been pretty low.
The lowest I would go for both of these together is $32.
There you go, Ralph. You're just $4 off.
$32 is the lowest I can go.
That's just $1.33 per comic more. Richard wants to know if you'll do 10 on that Strange Tales. We have it at I.
10 for the Strange Tales?
Bill, I've been called worse.
Damn. What did Bill say?
Oh,
Deal, by the way.
He had a typo typing my name and called me Target, and then he's like, "Oh, maybe he's Human Target." I've been called worse.
Yo, your code name Jeremy Target is very fun.
All right, yeah, Richard, you got that Strange Tales.
Yeah, he did. Is this the second issue of Supergirl? Like this says number 2, the second issue of
from her
Supergirl.
first ever series.
Oh, well, that's pretty rad. Hanging out in very good condition for just $6 down here on I for strong,
Ralph
independent
said 32 works, and he wants to know if you'll do 10 on B.
Oh, my man, my brother in Christ, you just got a fantastic deal. 10 on B. This cover owns. I don't know anything about it beyond that. 10 just feels low. 12 and it's yours.
$12. There you go.
Still making deals. Still making myself feel better. It's a lifestyle. What time is it, Mr. Tony?
It is 8:09.
Well, I don't quite want to put this.
Sean is claiming Supergirl on I.
Okay, well that makes my job a little bit easier. Bring that on back to you. Now I got 3 unoccupied spaces. What in the world? What am I going to do with that? All right. Not that. No, the single issue Adventure Time didn't go, but I got a feeling that a trade paperback of Adventure Time with Fiona and Cake for just $20 in this packaging and stuff probably will go. Trade paperback again, Adventure Time, Fiona, and Cake from.
Ralph wants to know if you'll do 11 on that B.
Yo, all right, man.
Playing the dollars.
Done. Wear me down.
It. You wore him down.
Yeah.
Wearing you down.
Hey, it do be like that sometimes. Put up this weird thing with Obnoxio the Clown versus the X-Men, where it looks like this clown just straight up murked Jean Grey, which is kind of wild. $5 in near minus condition. I know nothing about this. Maybe someone can tell me about Obnoxio the Clown. That sounds like some Tom McFarlane nonsense. In the meantime, I also have something else pretty cool. Issue 181 of The Flash, in which he is being held up by the scruff of his neck by this samurai. What is the... Yeah, Attack of the Samudroids. The Samudroids. I'm sure there's a way to pronounce that. This was meant to be when it was published. Either way, fine plus condition, a clean $24. Hanging out here on
Donald has joined the chat.
Welcome,
Wants to know what is up. Ralph wants to know if we have any Immortal Hulk. I don't know if we have any Immortal Hulks in the box right now, Ralph, but I know where I have some. One claiming that Obnoxio meets the X-Men on B. Yeah, Ralph, if you want to shoot us a message to the Ultimate Comics live show Facebook page on what Immortal Hulks you need, I can probably get them priced out for you, give you a bulk deal on whatever issues.
Incredible bulk. That's
the Immortal bulk.
That's Jeremy's actual code name for when we do secret warehouse operations. The Immortal bulk. I mean, I did hear him bragging about how he goes to the gym on his off days.
I go to the gym on my on days. My off days are my off days. Those days are for rest.
All right. The witching thing can probably go here on G. We're going to replace it with yet another G.I. Joe issue 52.
Oh, and that B was claimed?
Clean $10. B is claimed?
Yeah. By one.
Cool. I'll replace it with the Incredible Hulk Takes Prisoners. This would be the 451 issue
John
of Incredible
says,
Hulk.
Hi, DJ. Donald jumping in and asking if we have any more Batman.
I've got a lot of Batman.
Becca, I technically get days off from this job, not my other job. When I'm not here, I'm working my other job, or I'm at the gym, or I'm asleep. That's pretty much all I do.
Yeah. Here's some Batman right now. Batman and Flash, together for the first time, according to The Brave and the Bold in DC Comics, issue 67. Some friend you turned out to be Batman. You knew the Flash would run himself to death, chasing the Speed Boys. The Speed Boys is my new band name, and this is in very good to fine condition for $12, hanging out here on D. Adventure Time Trade.
Dan, I don't think we have any Strange Academy #1, although I think we have a couple copies that are at CGC, if I remember correctly. We'll probably have 1 or 2 copies of that book up closer to when the Doctor Strange movie comes out. I think we're doing a special for that in April or May.
I'm going to replace this Avengers on A for the first issue of Mighty Mouse.
G, that looks like it is $10.
Yeah, G is probably... Yeah, G is $10. I'm going to replace the Avengers on A with this Mighty Mouse first issue.
Alex.
Dark Knight Returns, Nintendo cover, etc., etc.
Alex is asking about our share price for the night.
Is he? Well, it is 3 Umbrella Academy variant covers since Gerard Way was our guest of honor at the NC Comic-Con. They're the first issue, right?
Yeah, it's issue number 1
issue number
from
1.
the 3rd series. One's by Mateo Scalera, one's by Becky Cloonan, one is by Tommy Lee Edwards.
The boy Tommy Lee Edwards.
Richard wants to know if you'll do $8 on that G.I. Joe, and John would like to know if you'll do $25 on the Mystique graphic novel set. And then Dan is looking for Marvel Team Up number 141. I know there's a few later Marvel Team Ups in the box. We'll see. I don't remember what issues they are off the top of my head.
Okay, I was focusing on something else. The offer was $8 for G.I. Joe.
$8 for G.I. Joe.
Done. You got it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You got it. Richard Tucker cleaning up tonight on those G.I. Joes.
I will try to keep them coming, my dude.
I think we've put them all up so far. But again, I've got a good chunk of G.I. Joe. We'll keep putting them up every show. We'll have 2 or 3. So keep tuning in.
What was the Mystique thing that you said?
Wants to know if you'll take 25.
For issues 1 and 2, well, not issues 1 and 2, collections 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's 24 issues. It is the complete series.
I'm really partial to that because if you're buying trades, you're going to read it. There's no other reason to buy trades. You buy trades to read them. 25 is a little low, though. I mean, can you do 30? Can you do 30? Come back and talk to me. Don't just disappear into the ether.
Richard's taking a break. He'll be back in 30. Ralph wants to know if we have any Secret Wars. Ralph, that was in our preview post for the Ultimate March Madness special. It's going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, just 2 days from today. That's like 36 hours away, give or take. I'm not going to do the math right now because it's late and I can't keep up with everything.
Can I summon the Immortal Hulk guy back from the chat?
It's the same guy.
Is that Richard?
Guy asking. It's Ralph.
Oh, it's Ralph. I just want to know if he was here on St. Patrick's Day. Because if Ralph...
Yeah, we had a couple books on St. Patrick's Day actually for Immortal Hulk. Actually, do we still have any of those? I think we had a couple.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Put one up.
Yeah.
Ralph,
All right.
This is for you to look at. Anyone's welcome to buy it.
I mean, yeah.
But we had a couple copies, so I think there's one remaining.
It's also kind of for Ralph, but hey, if you also want to buy the Immortal Hulk #1 over here, this is that's right.
Mighty
The
Mouse
105
is
cover
claimed.
homage.
Sorry, it was claimed a while ago. I
was
just
fun.
missed the message. Looks like that was Philip had the claim on that.
This is CGC 9.8 Immortal Hulk #1. You know
and
what
then
it
Bill
is.
Scott claimed the Brave and the Bold on D.
Okay, done. Love to see it.
Sorry, y'all.
So,
got caught up.
Big shout out to Ralph for the Immortal Hulk CGC graded over here.
Hey, if you anyone else claimed any of these books that are still sitting up there and you're waiting for me to get on them, just give me a gentle reminder here. Just make sure.
Just pop in. Let's do, we've seen a lot of older Batman. I would like to do some more modern Batman, specifically the 50th issue special over here from when the New 52 was really popping. $25 for a near mint copy. Hanging out here on A.
Somebody wants to know what is on C. John says that 30 works for Mystique. And after you talk about C, we have an offer on that Immortal Hulk.
Excellent. C is Weird Western Tales presents Jonah Hex #20 for $12 in very good plus condition. I'm glad this Mystique is going to a good home. And tell me about the Immortal Hulk, please.
Ralph wants to know if you would take $100 flat.
$100 flat, Ralph. It's at $160. $100 feels a little low. 130.
Ooh, under what I just signaled to you even.
130. And similarly to Mystique, don't disappear into the ether. Come back. But 130
Michael wants to know what is on
ass
A.
price.
And Corey wants to know if you would take $8 on C.
A is the 50th issue of the New 52
George
Batman.
says that he will take that Hulk at 130 if Ralph doesn't want it. So Ralph, let us know if you want to do 130. If not, George will snag it.
And did someone ask what's on C again?
And somebody asked what is on C.
C is the 20th issue of Weird Western Tales, specifically presenting Jonah Hex in very good plus condition. No.
Ralph will take it.
Man.
And as it turns out. George, we have 2 copies.
Hey, if
so
you
you're both
also...
going to get one for 130.
Indeed you are. Had that Joker's trick all lined up, ready.
We don't have like secretly more than that though.
Yeah,
so
no, it was
just
just these. That's what was
Yeah.
left over. I like to pick through the leavings of the previous shows, and that was over here. I'm glad someone was asking for Immortal Hulk. Take good care of it, man. I hope it just skyrockets in fucking price for you. Best of luck. That's some big ticket items. Why don't we do?
Let's say we're looking at 8:20, so we got about 10 minutes before we take a little break.
Okay.
Just something to keep in mind.
I'll put up the 98th issue of Hellblazer issue 98 here for $4. I'm going to take a little bit of a break for the bigger ticket items, just to kind of have a little bit of fun here. Why don't we do the Punisher issue 57 with this wild, like brown cardstock wanted dead or alive, also $4 here on G. And let's see. What other cool things might I have in the old box? Sure. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight issue 64, specifically the storyline Terminus.
Has been claimed, that Hellblazer. See, Rhonda, we had a couple in there. A couple for you tonight. Joe wants to know if you would take a flat $100 for Voltron issue number 1.
Bro, I completely forgot Voltron was up here. Yes, I will.
There you go.
You have effectively punished me for forgetting about Voltron. Because as soon as Jeremy said a flat $100, what do I have up there? That's $100. It was Voltron. Surprise.
Robert's asking Seed of Destruction 2 slab. He's also been asking for Immortal Hulk 2 slab, which I don't think we have.
I do not think we do. And we got a lot of stuff over here. Ooh, neat. Put up this Green Arrow issue 137 for just $10. And see if I can find something.
Corey, I'm sorry. Did you give a counter offer to see Jonah Hex for number 8? Sorry, yeah. Did you see Weird War Tales featuring Jonah Hex?
Weird West Tales.
Weird Western. Jeez Louise. Corey offered us $8 for that. At this point, did we accept it? Did you make a counter? Do we just have so many other things going on?
Yeah, we didn't talk about the $8 offer. You got it for $8.
Let's just take it. Yeah, thank you for your patience and for reminding us, Corey. We're just going to take your offer on that. That's the third off for you.
Hey, we're going to take care of it. We're going to replace it.
Our incompetence is your game.
Hey, welcome to Thursday, baby. We don't curse like Sienna. We just
this is
forget
why
about
I usually host and keep it real chill. I got to let Daniel keep up with it all.
Got Swamp Thing issue 45 hanging out in fine condition for $6. And what time is it? How close are we to that break?
8:22, but we can take it a few minutes early. It's chill Thursday.
I'm not stressing about it too much. And I will also put up one of the variant covers. Yeah, the Wizarding World Los Angeles exclusive variant cover of Fathom number 8. Very fine, near mint condition, also for $8. Price matches the issue. The cover is really cool looking. Michael Turner is very good at drawing. I feel like everybody knows that. It's just something that's kind of worth highlighting.
Kyle wants to grab D, the Dork Knight.
Got it.
Dan wants to know if we have any Clayton Crane books.
I haven't seen any Clayton Crane around.
Robert, I don't believe we have any Wolverine number 88 that are going to be graded on the show tonight.
Ooh, wild.
Yeah, real specific. Ray, that Jim Lee signed Batman will be part of our Saturday Ultimate March Madness special starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Victor and I will both be hosting. It is nothing but the best of the best dynamic duos. We've got 64 duos. That is 128 different characters. We're going to be going through them 2 at a time, all the way through the whole bracket. You can play along at home by going to ultimatecomics.com. And just print out your own bracket, fill it out. We'll have prizes for whoever has the top score on that.
Yeah.
Ed Weird wants to know what is on E. James is claiming Swamp Thing on C.
Okay. E
Rick
is
needs Jen's help because I'm horrible at this job. Nathan is claiming H. Ralph, no. Once you've filled out that form, we have it.
What did that Fathom?
Robert, if you want to know what books are going to be on the show, there's usually an indication on our preview posts. You're welcome to check out our Facebook page a day or two, usually before the show, and we'll have a dozen books or so that are going to be kind of the most collectible books of the night. Give you a good idea of what you're getting into.
I didn't forget about asking about what is on whatever that letter is. That is the trade paperback collection of Fiona and Cake, Ed, since you were asking about that.
Michael wants to know if you would do 15 on A. And Eddie wants to know if you would do F for 6.
Would I do F for 6? I would do F for 6. 15 on A is a little low. Hit me with $18. $18 and you take it home. It is the 50th special collectible book. Cool cover. Snyder and Capullo and everybody else, Batman. That's a solid book. 18 is still entirely fine for it. There was another to-do list thing that I had that I wanted to do. Oh, yeah. Shout out to the person that bought Fathom. I like Fathom. like genuinely as
That
a
would
story.
be, Nathan.
Yeah, yo, Fathom is really cool.
That'd be,
I'm a sucker for it. I love ocean stuff. In the meantime, we're going to put up this Ghost Rider issue 77, which features the origin of Zarathos, however I'm supposed to be saying.
Maybe was 6 on F. You took that?
I did. That was that Green Arrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to put up the X-Men
With the
Classic.
last issue of the series.
X-Men Classic issue 65. With that cover on Green Arrow, that makes sense that would be
Sure,
the
yeah,
finale.
Robert, never hurts to ask. I always say, just wanted to make sure you knew or you could see some of those. The show on Saturday, especially since you're looking for some pretty big ticket books, it's like, I mean, it is just chock full of big key issues. The whole show is going to be just great books. Great books.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go Batman issue 511. This is during the 0 Hour arc. We got the whole Bat family here on this cover, including this Batgirl. That's a mystery because Babs is already in this wheelchair. Dick has that classic costume still, which is kind of crazy. That costume is horrible. It's from like a hero that was in the Bottle City of Candle, right? Isn't that like the backstory of that? He was like inspired. Ooh, also a cool Batman cover. A Batman cover that does not have a price, Jeremy.
Listen, man, I'm doing the best I can.
And you're absolutely crushing it. Can you imagine what it would be
Who
like?
is
if it was
the
just
cover
me?
artist on that Adventure Time on E?
That's the trade paperback, and I wouldn't really know either way. You might need to Google to help me out.
Ralph is offering 18 on that Batman variant on A. And George says FGH. I'm presuming he's claiming all three.
If he's claiming all
Corey
three,
Fisher for
that would be
FGH.
red.
They're all $4 books.
18 was my offer, so done.
Oh, he's saying F Ghost Rider.
Oh,
It's supposed to be FGR. I see what we're getting at here. So 18 for Ralph on Batman. And then we're going $4 for Ghost Rider. For Corey.
all right. Let's do something cool.
I'm saying we're at 8:28, so maybe one or two more.
This is a little treat before we head out for the break.
Ooh, a treat.
Yeah,
like
a little
candy.
treat.
It's like comic books candy.
We're going to do the Jeff Lemire, help me.
I've heard it both ways.
Okay, sure. Variant of Black Hammer #1 from Dark Horse Comics. $60 in near mint condition, in great shape, and a hard to find variant. I feel like I should hold it up. I know someone's going to want to see it a little bit closer. I want to take the sticker off. The Black Hammer #1 Jeff Lemire variant. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please yell at me. That's facts. I don't mind being corrected at all. In fact, I prefer it. I'd always rather be right. All the time. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of winding down. We're getting to the break. We put up that big ticket item. Kind of just hanging out. We'll do a refresh of the board state during the break. So if any of these things are catching your attention, do not anticipate them being here when you get back.
Alex wants to know, how do you fill out the March Madness bracket? So we have it up at ultimatecomics.com. There's a little tab for March Madness. One of the links right there is to the bracket. Print it out just like a normal bracket for sports, and you're going to just write who you think will win each matchup. There's a little line on there. We'll actually, during the break here, we'll grab a bracket and show you what it looks like. And after we come back from the break, then you just email that. I think it's marchmadness@ultimatecomics.com, but the email's on the website as well. It's super easy. We're going to go through all of the contestants in the tournament on the Saturday show. And then you've got a couple days after that to get it filled out and turned in. So you're going to have to look at us and listen to us for a minute here while I try to remember where our commercials are. That's going to be under here. I think I found it. Jen, wish me luck.
Godspeed.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
You've got a right feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One kindly, please.
I've been caught with my hand by the box like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and I was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back, and guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
All right, I think we're back. I think we're live again.
Ooh.
Let us know in the comments. Can you hear and see us?
Papa, can you hear me? I mean, hey, it's kind of whatever at this point.
Hello again, Jen. Confirming that we're back.
back.
We are in fact back. If you
Yeah,
don't go ahead and
okay.
grab that bracket, show that off to the people now that we are in fact confirmed to be back.
Good luck reading it. You're going to be better off going to the link and checking it out for yourself.
I'm gonna post the link. I can do that.
You
This is
should
the
post
internet.
that link.
Here's the here's where you can play Ultimate Comics March Madness. Right here. That X-Men on C has been claimed. You can get a little closer to the camera there. Kind of hard to see the text right here, but those are all of the duos. It's a lot easier to view online.
It's a big bracket. Go to that link.
Yeah, you can click on the bracket. We've got the rules to let you know how to play and how we determined the winners. And then directly underneath that, we have them split up into 4 different quadrants. You can read just a little bit about all of the contestants. So if there's a couple names you're unfamiliar with, or kind of what versions of the characters you're looking at, you've got a good thing there.
Yeah.
That X-Men on C has been claimed.
I had no idea who the Goon was prior to doing these brackets.
Oh
and
man, that's one of my all-time favorite comics.
the Goon rules.
So good.
I love that no one in that universe
James,
reacts.
yes, these are the same comics. They will be cycled through.
Oh,
at
they're
some
cycling
point
right
in the
now,
future here.
this second. I just didn't have enough time to take care of it during the break. You guys, honestly, until you've done
We
stand-up
have a lot
or
of catching
something,
up to do.
you don't know how short 30 seconds can feel. In the meantime, A can stay because it's cool. It's the Black Hammer variant cover. It's really
somebody
neat.
asking about that. What was the grade on the Black Hammer that is on A?
100%
And Franz asking
near
what is the Black Hammer on A. So just give us the full pitch, like it's
Yeah.
a brand new book.
This is the first issue of Dark Horse Comics Black Hammer. This is the Jeff Lemire variant cover for it. I believe he also did the interior art.
Yeah, he's the writer for
Yeah.
the series. It's like it's his whole big thing. I believe it's already been optioned by Netflix. Real hot book, absolutely incredible story. One of my favorite books that's come out in the last 2 years. And then George, we had 2 copies of that Immortal Hulk #1 CGC 9.8. So both you and Ralph both getting a copy of Immortal Hulk issue #1 CGC 9.8 for $130. So yeah, you can both getting one of those tonight.
Speaking of slabbed comics that we've seen,
Jen reiterating that Jeff Lemire is phenomenal. Christos Gage, jumping in, telling us to behave. Also a phenomenal writer.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for joining us, Chris.
Well, in the meantime, I'm going to put up another slab. I got this Green Lantern 25, the first appearance of Lar Fleas, Atrocitus, all the like Spectrum
like
lanterns
half
appearing.
of the different lantern corps making their first appearance. This is another hot book with the HBO show in production right now.
And we did see it on St. Patrick's Day, but we found a couple more, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up at a clean $280 for Green Lantern 25. I encourage you to look it up on eBay. I understand how good of a deal
It's
it
under
is.
B because it's the first appearance of the Blue Lantern Corps.
I mean, yeah, sure. Definitely. I'm also going to put up another trade paperback. I got this Legends of X-Men for $8. This is like a compilation of like one-shots and expanded stories from...
It's an anthology.
Yeah. It's an anthology with stuff from Claremont and, like, I can't ever say his last name. I stutter on it. Bill
Sienkiewicz.
Thank you. Yo, that S trips me up every freaking time. I'm going to put that on up there. With X-Men stuff, why don't we have this first appearance of Bishop in X-Men 282. $32, very fine near mint condition, hanging out here on D. And I love full sets. That's what we love to do. Let's get popping.
What is on B? Oscar is taking a look.
Oh, B is
I'm also curious. What is on
9.8 graded slab of Green Lantern number 25 when all the other Lantern Corps got introduced, pretty much.
Yeah, it is the epic conclusion to the Sinestro Corps War. It is the first appearance of Larfleeze and the Orange Lantern Corps, the first appearance of Atrocitus and the Red Lantern Corps, and the first appearance of St. Walker in the Blue Lantern Corps.
Yeah, fun fact.
CBC graded at 9.8.
Like, this is what got me back into Green Lantern stuff. I was pretty bored with it, but the Spectrum
C
is dope.
claimed by Juan.
Unsurprising. Enjoy it. It's go ahead and bring that on home. I'm going to start putting some sets up because I ran to an Atomic Robo Pocket.
I love that series.
I love this series, and it's rad that all of this is just living here. I'm curious how long it took you to assemble these. This is issues 1 through 5, full set, full story of the Savage Sword of Dr. Dinosaur. Popping that down on E.
Juan is offering 25 on D.
25 on D.
Man, I didn't even see you put that up. I'm watching these comments.
Yeah.
You stealthed it in there, just like Bishop, time hopping.
It is Bishop. 25 seems a little low to me. Let's do $28. $28. Yeah, $28.
Yeah, Jen, as is such the case, Atomic Robo's arch nemesis is Dr. Dinosaur, the super villain, mad scientist dinosaur.
Still not done. Another full set, The Knights of the Golden Circle, another 5 issues, another complete Atomic Robo story. Still not done.
Juan is claiming
The Spectre of Tomorrow.
D for $28.
Man, that's wonderful. I have more than one of those.
So yeah, if anyone else wants a Uncanny X-Men 282, that's the first appearance of Bishop, first cover. What was the condition on that?
The condition on this guy is very fine to near mint.
So, real nice copy, $28.
Yep. These 3 sets of Atomic Robo, these 3 complete story arcs. I didn't put them on one lot.
Yeah, Bob, you can shoot me a message tomorrow. We can talk about whatever it is that you need. Ralph is asking if we have any more Spider-Man. And Franz wants to know if you'll do 45 for that Black Hammer variant.
45 for the Black Hammer variant. Will I do 45, Jeremy? Ooh, okay. Jeremy has given me the baseball hand signs that mean that $50. $50 is the offer that we're going to be putting out into the ether. Anyway, 3 Atomic Robo arcs. I was going to put them on one lot, but it would have been really hard to see. You wouldn't get to see like that it's 3 separate stories.
Make us an offer on all 3.
Yeah,
Each one is a full set. Atomic Robo series read like Hellboy. If Hellboy was based on science rather than like the supernatural. So
Yeah.
a little goofy, a little fun.
It's like if Sky Captain was good.
Yeah. He's an atomic powered automaton created by Nikolai Tesla. It is a really fun series. To get an entire series for $10 is a really good deal.
Yeah.
Franz is going to take that Black Hammer for $50.
Okay, done.
You got it.
I also want to point out that This is still holding at my lowered price from St. Patrick's Day that hopefully nobody told Tarny about. So, yeah, just saying, you're getting a clean $10 discount immediately. And I didn't even have to have a giant beer in my hand to make that happen. In the meantime, we're going to put up this Batman issue 246 that's reminiscent of that. I'm pretty sure it's an XKCD or a Saturday Morning Breakfast Cereal comic where it says, fun fact, there's been over 2,000 Robins or something along those lines. Yeah, we're going to put that on down. We've got another war comic
Oscar
over
wants
here.
to know if you'll take B all the way down to 200 flat.
Again, you can talk to Tarny about that. With like the super specialty stuff, that's out of my depth entirely. Tarny, what do you think?
Honestly, it's such a hot book. It's such a good book, and especially graded at a 9.8. Like, you know, you're not gonna find a better copy.
So many first appearances.
It's and if I'm being honest, I'm hesitant to ever put up Green Lantern books right now that are big key issues because I know that show on HBO is going to be a huge hit. So I think the lowest I'd want to take on it tonight is going to be $245.
I would not have said that out of fear of being in trouble. That's not even a bit. That's not friendly banter. I'm like, oh, Tarny, what a deal!
That is my like bottom dollar. I'm going all the way down, scraping. Like, you know what? If they counter at $1 under that, at $1 under that, Ryan's gonna claim it on layaway. Now, Ryan, with our layaways, the owner doesn't let us do different pricing, so it's gonna be the full price $280 on layaway. I just need you to confirm that you're good with that. So we can do $245 outright or $280 on layaway. Just let us know whichever of those works.
Who wants to be a millionaire music?
Ryan says fine, so it's claimed.
Just
let us know which one of those you want that is fine with, and we'll get it taken care of. So if you want it on layaway, at full price, or if you want it at $245, and we'll send you that full invoice this week.
We'll put up another war comic. War Stories Combat from Dell Comics. I'm trying to find out what issue this is, but I don't see an issue number on it. There's a bunch of numbers up in the corner that I'm curious what they mean. No, you don't.
Right. Sorry, Oscar. We're Ryan got that claim in. We just need to know how he wanted to pick it up.
This has some numbers up in the top corner from Dell Comics. Dell, like underneath the price, it has 01, 128,
right,
104.
Perfect. Thank you, Ryan.
I'm curious what that is. If somebody knows what those numbers are, please tell me. But either way, we got War Stories Combat from Dell Comics. The Great German Desert Fox falls with a surging onslaught of British might. Really dynamic painted cover. We talked about how cool the painted covers are before. We don't need to talk about it anymore. We can go ahead and pump that up. This Bishop is still popping. We do have more than one. I need to make a revised post-it note. We sold that for $28, correct?
Pay the bag for this when you have a sec. Sure. Smiley Bob letting Ryan know that is a good buy. Honestly, I think that's a real solid investment, Ryan. Will wants to know what is on D, and we'll make you a new post-it for that because we did take a.
I've already got
that to 28.
That's why I keep post-its back here, buddy.
Oh, well, I just wrote it out, so.
I mean, we could save for something else if we knock down to $28.
Something else has to be $28.
Something else will be $28. All this Atomic Robo is still here.
That is Uncanny X-Men number 282. It is the first appearance of Bishop. It is in very fine near mint condition. And we had it at 32. We've already taken an offer at 28, so that price is good.
Man, you were hyping up how good of an investment that particular Green Lantern was. And I feel like you're going to have something to say about this particular Justice League comic as well. Issue number 141.
I actually had that one set aside specifically for like an upcoming Green Lantern show. And I was like, man, that show's not coming out until like 2023. Just go ahead and sell it. Let somebody get that solid investment now. Because
the Manhunters.
First appearance of the Manhunters.
First appearance of the Manhunters, which just showed up not too long ago in the DC show that I'm watching right now. Let's see. We do need some more comics to put up here. We got that Bishop. That's enough X-Men for now. Now just wow, what in the world?
What is the issue number on the Batman that is on A?
The issue number of the Batman that is on A is number 246. I'm also going to toss up from King.
Oh man, you got to show that cover. That's a classic cover. It's covered by the E in front of it, so you can't really see it. But yeah, classic Batman mystery on this. Will's going to take an X-Men on D.
Excellent. I still have a few more.
I'd say we had a couple of those, so if anyone else wants one, still available.
Actually, not that particular. Oh yeah, no, we have one more. We have one
more available. This is going to be our last copy, so we sold a couple. Exactly one copy left.
If you would...
Chris says, no, we haven't put up that Golden Age Thrilling Comics yet.
We haven't. We have not put that up yet. I mean, hey, Chris, are you interested in that comic? Maybe you should say something in the chat.
I think he just did.
Pound your fist on the table real fast, and in the meantime...
Like he's J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Smiley Bob asking for the condition on that Batman on A.
Condition of the Batman on A is very fine minus.
Yeah, Doug, like a week ago, we figured out how to simulcast on here and YouTube. Mark grabbing that last X-Men on D.
Cool.
Ralph asking for more info on that Batman on A.
Well, in the meantime, newsstands are worth more. So I've got a newsstand, Bishop, that's going to pop up.
Christus would like to confirm that he's not interested in that Thrilling Comics.
Excellent. More information about the Batman. It is in very fine minus condition. Issue number 246. Yeah, I mean, it is a bad story. How many ways can a Robin die? Oh no, not again. It's a comic a lot of people like to post pictures and edits of. I've seen it as a meme at least 3 times. I'm not sure. I mean, if you'd like a more in-depth condition assessment, we can probably get there. But yeah.
John Lucia wants to know what is on C, and Kyle would like to let us a little more info on A. The Batman is in very fine condition. The Robin, not so much.
Not so much. What is on C?
Yeah, Oscar, I think there's one more graded book coming up later in the show.
There is indeed. C is issue 141 of the Justice League of America, the first appearance of the Manhunters, which are pretty much a sure bet to show up in this Green Lantern show as galaxy-wide cops, basically. Now, we do have some open spots. I'll tell you what, we'll put down from King Comics issue number 2 of Flash Gordon, and there's no point in dilly-dallying. If somebody is asking after it, I feel like we might as well put up a comic from 1942. You saw it in the preview books, issue 31 of Thrilling Comics in good condition for a clean $100.
Yeah, it's great. 1942.
It's so old. That's dope.
What is that? 80 years old?
I'll tell you what, since Thrilling Comics is up and Flash Gordon is, I can take this combat down. It is $12 and very fine. I'm going to put it in the box if you want to see it back. If the painted cover Dell Comics, War Comics are your vibe. We got
cool cover.
A bunch of Atomic Robo. Again, this is 3 complete story arcs, 5 issues in each, 15 comics total. Make me an offer for all 3.
Each. Chris will take H and I.
H and I? Okay, yeah. Done.
I love those King Flash Gordon series, by the way. The artwork in that's incredible.
It is. The lines are so clean.
Franz is asking if you will take 23 for that Batman on A. A lot of questions about it.
A lot of questions about the Batman on A. 23? You know what, Franz? Yes. Yes, I will.
Yes, you will.
I will take 23. Clear up some extra space. Going to put down another 1 through 5 full set of real science adventures from IDW. 5 comics, full set, real science adventures. Hanging out here on A.
Ron says, thank you. Christo says, yes, it is Gil Kane doing the cover art for that Flash Gordon.
This Guardians of the Galaxy first cosmic issue exploding into the Marvel Universe of the 31st century for just $10 in very good, fine condition here on B. B for Beyond the Stars. And we've done a lot of older stuff.
Robert, yeah, we have one more CGC graded book that will be up later in the show tonight. Only about an hour left, so it should be up sometime in the relatively near future here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be cooking real soon. I'm gonna put up this Ame Kami Girls issue number 5 featuring Supergirl for a clean $24 in near mint condition. And
Christos rightly pointing out that more people should appreciate Gil Kane. I think a lot of people kind of forget like just how iconic a lot of his covers are.
Yeah.
Did those Flash Gordons, but also a lot of like Green Lantern covers. Did a ton of stuff for Marvel DC. Did one of the most iconic covers of all time with Giant Size X-Men #1, with them all bursting through the book. Gil Kane, an incredible artist. Rhonda asking if we have any Spawn. I know I told you we were going to look for some for the break, but we ended up printing out a bracket instead. Another thing that I know we will for sure have on the Ultimate Comics live show March Madness special on Saturday at 11 a.m. if we don't have any tonight. Sam and Twitch making the field so that iconic duo will be represented.
That's
You got it, Christo. Well, I'll shoot you a message about what we usually do with all that, and we'll get them to you.
I am low-key looking for some Spawn. I didn't really see much Spawn.
I found this like treasure trove of really cool Bronze Age books, which is you're seeing a lot of those tonight, and I think I just didn't have time to grab the Spawns that I usually do.
Alrighty, I'm going to. The Manhunters thing is cool. Bishop is cool. Amekami is neat. The first issue of Guardians of the Galaxy, somebody's going to buy that. The Real Science Adventures and Atomic Robo, I might hoover those up real fast and replace it.
Richard I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I think he would prefer it if you were removing your clothing while putting the comics up. Richard, I think we're gonna probably hold off on that for tonight. Might be a different show we do at some point. No promises. Paul, will there be any Will Eisner's The Spirit on Saturday? Not on the Saturday show. I don't believe he made our dynamic duos special.
What in the world is going on in that chat?
A lot of weird comments. Smiley Bob would like to know that Gil Kane co-created Iron Fist and Adam Warlock. John would like to get rid of the Robos. Yeah, make us an offer, John. Go ahead and pick up all 3 sets and we'll clear them off the board. Richard said he would probably prefer a different host doing that. And the comment section's getting real weird. So
that hurts my heart greatly. Come on, man.
We're gonna nip this in the bud at this point.
You don't want to see these rippling pectorals? That's ridiculous.
And we're just gonna focus on the comic books that are on the board right now. If you want to buy them, let us know. If they're not really your fancy, there's an open slot there. We're gonna keep putting up new books.
We are indeed.
We're picking out some choice stuff right now.
We're picking out some choice stuff. I said I was gonna hoover them up, and I am indeed going to hoover them up.
There you go.
Yeah, because I found another.
Just give us a minute.
I found another Atomic Robo pocket, and I want to put together a super set because I think that would be
this all together.
Very fun. Yo, someone like me is gonna buy that shit immediately. So we're gonna do the Lady Bullseye Daredevil.
Supergirl is on H.
The Amekami Girls thing that DC did. That's the 5th issue of that.
So
and
that is all like anime redesigns of your favorite female superheroes. This is Amy Comey Girls issue number 5 featuring Supergirls.
Yeah.
Paul, yes, there are there's at least 1 or 2 signed comics that will be on the show on Saturday. James is asking if we have any House of Mystery or House of Secrets or some of those Bronze Age horror series from DC Comics. I know there's a couple of those that got priced. We'll see what we can put out.
In the meantime, the Daredevil Man Without Fear issue 111, second printing variant featuring Lady Bullseye, $50.
That's her first appearance.
On first appearance. We got another G.I. Joe issue 33 with Cobra Commander just yelling at a podium. One of my favorite things to see. $6.
And I should have said that for our annual election night special.
And I will put up another set because it's really cool. A set of Depth
Yeah. Richard, if you're back, got another GI Joe for you here.
We do indeed. I've got the #1 and the #1 Lemire variant here, both of depth, hanging out for $40 together. 2 comics. Putting that down on G.
This is a super cool book about a murder mystery that takes place in an underwater, like deep sea exploration base.
It rules.
What is the issue number on that GI Joe?
The issue number on that GI Joe. Where did I put it? 33.
Issue number 33. And what condition was that one in? Fine.
Fine indeed.
Yeah, fine condition. Issue number 33, $6.
So while we're just hanging out, I swapped out a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to put down the Umbrella Academy Apocalypse Suite #1 9.8 CGC second printing.
This is the Gabriel Ba variant. This is going to be the first issue of Umbrella Academy of the first series.
And if you're a snob and the second printing isn't good enough for you, the first printing. Right next to each other, 2 Umbrella Academy #1s, both at 9.8s. Relatively hot comics, as we had discussed.
So, there it is. There's your slabs. Everybody that's been asking for them. Big key issues, CGC graded, 9.8. Real inexpensive for what they are. I feel like you're at that little dip before the season 3 comes back up. They just made the announcement, but they haven't put out the preview yet. It's gonna bump when they put out that preview.
Here's something weird.
James, I will let you know that you can fill out more than one bracket. There's like 9.2 quintillion possibilities, so you can fill out as many as you want and email them in. Smiley Bob wants to know if you will take $150 for both slabs together. That's like $25 off each one.
Slabs are Tarney's realm of expertise.
Ralph wants to know if you'll take $45 for just E.
45.
James said it feels like cheating to fill out more than one bracket. Hey, that's, you know what? I respect that.
I also
really
personally
do.
like to really commit. Jeremy, what do you feel about these slab offers?
I'm giving it a little space to breathe. I'm thinking about it. Okay. I think 45 for E is going to be low outright. Smiley, I am thinking about your offer.
While you think about it,
thinking real hard about it. I'm not saying no. I'm just give me a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that ride. I'm gonna swap Bishop out for the Gold Key Ripley's Believe It or Not comic.
George is saying George is
gross and weird.
George is saying we should do it for Bob.
I mean, like I said,
I'm trying to think what this means if I take this deal.
First Manhunters, First Guardians of the Galaxy. Depth is still good. People were talking about the anime girls. People love anime girls. I'll tell you what, this has been up here a little bit longer. It is going to go up in price. We will see it again.
Right,
I'm not worried about it in the slightest.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it for Bob because George told us to because he got the extra vote. Both books together, $150 for Smiley Bob.
All right, that was my only copy of the second printing.
Yeah, that variant. That's the only copy we have of the variant. That's going to Bob in the set. We do have another copy of the main cover A still available. CGC 9.8 by itself.
We do indeed. I'm going to bring this over to you. This Ripley's Believe It or Not is super gross. I just really want to highlight how gross that is.
I'm putting your name in the chat, but I meant to put it in my claim form.
Just yelling, Smiley Bob! I got Swamp Thing issue number 9 from Vertigo in January of 2001. A very dynamic, very cool looking cover. Going to pop that on down here for $12. And we still have a space that needs filling. And I wish I knew what this was.
Dan, we don't have any Last Ronin tonight. It was supposed to come out this week, but it got pushed back a month again. We actually have we have a whole Turtle Mania spectacular for whenever that book actually comes out. If you're looking for turtles,
are we talking Last Ronin?
Yeah, we're gonna have some pretty exciting books. So Dan, keep your eyes peeled. James is asking what is the issue number on that Ripley's Believe It or Not, and John wants to know what is the condition on A.
I don't know the issue number. I don't see it anywhere on this cover.
It is. We're gonna have to check the indica.
Yeah, it's from 1967. Lord. All right, I'm gonna very carefully get it out of this bag. And
Franz wants to know, because we took a deal with the two books together, how much we would take for just F by itself. Franz, make me an offer. We'll see what we can do.
this is the 4th issue of Ripley's Believe It or Not. And I'm going to put down this villain variant of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 12, version cover, villain art by Jeff Paulo. Hopefully I didn't butcher it. There's an E in there. Hopefully it's not Hefe. That would be way cooler, though. Version villain variant of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 12. I can't wait to say that again.
Issue number 4 on the Believe It or Not, and you pulled the Post-it note off of it. Franz wants to know if we'll do 95 for Umbrella Academy Apocalypse Switch issue number 1. That would do them $25 off each. That would make it a little bit more. Call it 100 flat.
Yeah, I was about to say flat 100.
There you go, Franz. 100 flat. I will write the Post-it note for it.
I will come get that Post-it note so that your effort is not wasted.
There you go. So there you go, Franz. We'll come down 25 if you want to go up 5.
Making deals and doing things. Goodness.
Making deals and doing things is my middle name.
All right. Why don't I shut these over here? Let's see.
Franz says that is a deal. And
Franz
as it turns
paved
out,
the way.
we do have another copy. So if anyone else wants one, $100 flat. Umbrella Academy, issue number 1, CGC 9.8.
If you want it, it can be yours. Super sale. Lord. Tell you what, I could pop down this 90s X-Men Prime.
Eddie, if you think that's a long middle name, you should try to hear the whole list of middle names, a litany of them even, that I carry.
I've got this 90s X-Men Prime 90s art, issue number 20, $4.
Did we get a great check on A? Did we go over that? Sorry, somebody asked a minute ago.
A great check on A?
If you want to hand it to me, I can double check it too.
I mean, this is the arena as far as I'm concerned. You're welcome.
I think it had the grade on the separate thing that said first appearance of Lady Bullseye, but that has been lost to time. Yeah, this book is in near mint condition. It's a really nice copy.
Yeah.
I'll even on there.
Ooh, okay.
First Lady Bullseye.
Boom. Hanging out here. Swamp Thing can stay. We love Swamp Thing. Depth is cool. And it's a set of 2 comics, the regular and the variant. I'll tell
Honestly,
you what.
That's another underrated book, I think.
It is.
Right
Depth
now.
is really cool. The Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. I feel like somebody's going to see that crazy Yondu if they haven't seen him before and be like, well, that's really neat. Ripley's people talking about it. G.I. Joe, you did not make the cut. We're going to swap you out for that 90s X-Men I was piping up for just $4. Issue number 20. I'm going to go back over to the box. I'm going to pull out another relatively affordable comic. Let's see. Who is getting the axe? Guardians. I was just talking about you. Fortunately, you're going to go anyway for the Marvel Comics Star Wars issue number 57. Battle on Bespin in good, very good condition. Also just $4.
Smiley Bob wants to grab another Umbrella Academy number 1 for $100.
You can have it. And now we're down to our last one. That is the final one at that sale price. Lord, what a sale price.
Larry Nogan's grabbing that last Umbrella Academy for $100.
All right, happy to give it to
Jim
you.
Geiger Jr. grabbing that X-Men on I.
I have another one of those, actually.
So 2 copies of that X-Men on I. Jason is claiming that Star Wars on B.
All right. Keeping things moving. Keeping me on my toes. I don't know what this is. Maybe somebody does. Star
Man, I'm
Brand.
having trouble keeping up with all these freaking Umbrella Academies that have sold.
Star Brand for Marvel's
You got
new
that
universe.
Star Wars? Is that underneath the
It
X-Men
is.
here?
Yes, it is.
I see.
I read the back a little
Will
bit.
you do Supergirl on H for 16? And what issue of X-Men is that?
20. I assume you're talking about the
X-Men
90s.
issue number 20 from the 90s series with Andy Kubert.
He said 18 for the Supergirl.
Yeah.
$1, Victor. 19. $19. I will knock off hella dollars. Give me $1 more. I'm gonna go ahead and make the post-it. We're gonna make this official. $19 on the Supergirl. It's on sale now. Boom.
$19. You want to do the $1? Will is going to take that other X-Men on I.
Cool. Done. Again with Star Brand, apparently he's a superhero, gets his powers from a tattoo or something. The new universe was weird.
Page, Will, that X-Men is claimed. D is asking, is a key? Yes, that is a key issue. That is the first appearance of Lady Deadpool. It is or not Lady Deadpool, my apologies. Lady Bullseye. That is the first appearance of Lady Bullseye. It is going to be the second printing variant. Eddie Page says that is a deal.
For the Supergirl?
John wants to know if you would take, yeah, it's a deal for Supergirl.
Cool, there's
John
one
wants
more.
to know if you will take $40 on A.
$40 on A? You know, I believe I would. I believe I would take $40 on A.
And then we got
some
up here.
Classic interpublisher pettiness with DC Comics talking about with one magic word, Shazam, he becomes the original Captain Marvel. Petty publisher behavior.
Did that Umbrella Academy sale? Yes, Gustavus. We sold like 10 copies of Umbrella Academy #1 in various different covers and conditions. Oh, I see. You know what? Give me a minute, Gustavus. If Victor wants to go ahead and tell us who his favorite superhero is, we might have another Umbrella Academy thing. If not, then you're SOL.
I mean, I have flip-flopped back and forth over the years. When I was reading Grant Morrison, it was Batman. But I don't know. I'm a sucker for a working-class, street-level hero. It is swung entirely back to Spider-Man, the childhood favorite, the all-time greatest for me personally. I love Spider-Man. I love a hero that overcomes great personal difficulties. And the Parker luck is real, guys. Goodness gracious. I'm going to put another book up. Since somebody's talking about House of Mystery.
That's fine. Still not enough time.
I actually
Larry's
found...
claiming Shazam on A.
Yeah? Cool. I found a House of Mystery, is what I was trying to say. I found a House of Mystery that I would love to put up for
that other Supergirl
$4.
is claimed. And that was 19.
I'm sorry this is happening, Jeremy.
No, you're not. You jerko.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Everybody who claims something after 9 o'clock, there's like a 50-50 chance that you're going to get invoiced correctly. If we are incorrect, you're going to have to take it up with the real oracles, Daniel and Jen, when they're doing invoicing on Sunday and Monday.
This makes me feel like full Palpatine, just unlimited claims. Oh man, it's wonderful. I was talking about the House of Mystery. I didn't get to say the issue. I
Claimed
do.
this Star Wars. Somebody claimed it. We're gonna put this whole show on hold to make sure that Jason Rhodey gets this Star Wars.
Hey, Jason, I want you to have that Star Wars. This is
all right. We're good. I got all these written up. I am down. We are down to sell some comics.
Look,
any minute now. Is good to go. You can just grab another book and start talking about it. I'm not going to hold you up anymore. Soda. I'm about to just stop talking.
I'm just going to pour this delicious grapefruit Doritos here for me. We're just going to hang out. Yo, what's your favorite flavor of Doritos? Please tell me in the comments.
All right.
Here
we go. This one was going to be at 100. But because we took that deal on the 9/8 already, I'm marking this one, preemptive marking it down.
Oh, you are indeed $80. I got another Umbrella Academy #1, first printing 9.6, a clean $80. The paper is still on it, or the plastic. I should probably take that off.
Did you hand me that Shazam that Larry claimed? Did you put it in the box?
Maybe. I hope that I'm not dumb and just I put it in the box.
You silly goober.
Yeah.
And Bob is claiming that Umbrella Academy on F already.
Okay. I'll put it right back in the plastic. I'm glad I took it out.
Yes, the Amazing Spider-Man 300 did sell.
Oh yeah, dude. Of course, the Amazing Spider-Man 300 sold instantaneously. I don't know. I feel like we're rolling. Let me see. Let me check what time it is. Ooh, we only go till 10, right?
We go to 10.
Okay, sure.
Smiley Bob confirming that the Spider-Man 300 sold almost certainly to him. I didn't check, but I can't imagine anyone else got it.
I'm going to put up the Adam Hughes 1 in 10 origin of Batwoman. This is Detective Comics issue 858 for a clean $100. Another one of our preview books. Adam Hughes 1 in 10 variant cover for that Batwoman origin as well. There's still one big gun left. If you look at the preview books, you know what it is. I will put it up probably at the bottom of the hour. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, so in like 15 minutes or so. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah. I'm going to let Jeremy breathe. Going to let him work those cramps out of his hands.
I mean, I was going to type Silent Bob's name in the comment section again a couple times.
This is a weird little thing. I have Detective Comics issue 639 for $6. And this little note says that there's a short Sonic comic inside, as in Sonic the Hedgehog? Is that what that means?
I'm going to go with maybe.
Or Sonic the fast food restaurant. Either way.
Probably.
Kind of down. And we had somebody asking about Spider-Man. Let me see if I can find a cool Spider-Man.
I'll tell you what, if you want to look, Victor, to your right.
To my right?
Yeah, on just to the right of those are Spider-Man books. That whole box is Spider-Man books.
Oh, nice. Yo, I will definitely pull out a cool Spider-Man.
Rhonda, we probably won't have Hellblazer on the Dynamics Duos show because he did not make the tournament this year, but we will for sure get some up on Tuesday. The Detective Comics on H has been claimed by Adam Smith. We'll pull that up after we grab a Spider-Man or two for you.
Yeah, things are popping over here.
Yeah, there's a couple good books in there.
There are.
Go.
Go.
Sure. Good. Give me a moment to get the rest of these names in.
All right.
I think I'm doing an okay job here, y'all. I think you're all gonna get the books that you wanted if you got the claim in time. I'm pretty sure. I do need that detective on H.
You need the detective on H?
Yeah. Adam Smith.
All right. Yo, Adam, come back and let me know if it's the Hedgehog or the Burger Place. I'm curious.
Yeah, make sure you jump into the Ultimate Comics live show Facebook group and post a picture of that Sonic backup story so we can all see it.
All right, I'm going to clear out some comics is what I'm going to do. We're going to get this Star brand out of here because no one knows who he is. We're also going to get the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers villain variant out of here. It's been up here for a little while. And the Ripley's, believe it or not, issue number 4 as well. We're going to replace it with some Spider-Man, specifically the first manga Spider-Man right here, $50. Near mint condition.
Jen has deserved a raise since day number 1. I will be the first person to say that.
Until you walk a mile in somebody's shoes, you truly don't know. I'm going to put up the Edge of Spider-Verse issue 5, the first Penny Parker, for $42. And just to sort of balance things out a little bit,
that's a really underrated book. Penny and Spider making their first appearance both in the Spider-Verse movies. Really fun characters.
I'm going to do the 362nd issue of Amazing Spider-Man Carnage Part 2 over here for $50, which clearly
full appearance of Carnage
is an already discounted price, which is kind of crazy. But not everything is full of discounts, because I have the first appearance of Silver Sable, Amazing Spider-Man issue 265 right over here. And then a copy in...
Ralph wants to know if you would do 25 on B. We have it listed for $50.
25? No. 30? Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Real hot spec book, only $30.
That's what we're doing. We're making deals. I put that first appearance of Silver Sable down, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. In that case, I mean, damn Umbrella Academy would not stay on the shelf. So here is a not slabbed Gabriel Ba second printing variant in near mint condition for $15, because that is the difference a grade makes.
Ralph is really fighting you on that phenomenal deal of $30 for B, and wants to know if you'll do 28.
I will not. I will do $30.
Man, we had another Umbrella Academy issue number 1, ungraded, and that is claimed already by Franz.
Yeah.
I just looked up, saw it was there. I didn't even hear you do it. I'm still like staring at the chat, afraid I'm gonna miss anything. And I didn't, except for what was actually going on. Ralph says okay, I guess on 30.
Okay, cool, done. Happy to make a fantastic deal for you, dog. When the actual like anime Spider-Man comes out, you will have many happy returns. Which I like.
When Spider-Manga like shows up in the next Spider-Verse movie, and this is a $200 book, I'm gonna be mad at you, Victor. I just want you to know that.
Personally, I'm gonna have words. All right, we got that first appearance. Silver Sable. Ooh, weird. Okay, we can do this. Detective Comics issue number 446, a bone chiller.
What is the
Slaughter
condition on C? And Ralph wants us to know that we're awesome beer time buddies. Dan wants to know if you'll do 30 on C. And John just found out that the Free Comic Book Day Star Wars Clone Wars on I. Is that what?
What?
Just found out that the Free Comic Book Day Star Wars Clone Wars won. I feel like there's a missing word somewhere there.
Maybe. Either way, we asked for a condition check, and we also had somebody offer 30. A 30 for the Penny Parker book. That feels a little low. The condition on this is near mint, without a doubt. Yeah, like it's straight, it's flat.
Any color breaks?
No, it looks great. It's fine. 30 is low. I can do 35. Yeah, I can do 35. I mean, yeah, she's already been in a movie. She and Spider have already been in a movie, and they're about to be in another one.
Dan was asking if we would do 30 on D, which is The Amazing Spider-Man. So there you go, free deal on C. George, you were asking about condition. We'll take 35 for it. D for that Spider-Man. Second appearance of Carnage.
What do you think, Jeremy? On the 30.
Oh, the Free Comic Book Day Star Wars Clone Wars book that John Thurber picked up on the live show earlier came back at a CGC 9.8. We sold it as it came back as a 9.8.
Nice.
Dan, yeah, so Dan's still asking about 30 on D.
I mean,
George asking if you can lower C from 35 to 32.
32 is the deal on this, and this is already marked down from 60, Tony, for your own reference while I carry this back. That affects your $30 offer decision making. Because personally, I feel like 40 is a little better in terms of what's fair. I mean, I don't want to just executive decision be like, well, I'm the man behind the table.
You're the man.
But yeah, okay, 40. 40 then. $40 to that Comic-Con team.
So yeah, it was originally marked at 60. Taking that down to 40 for you, Dan, if you want to do D for 40.
Oh, this is a weird thing. Cool. going to put up this JLA, Justice League of America, #1, Grant Morrison, Howard Porter, John Dell, and apparently there's a Wolverine and Doctor Doom cameo in this book.
Yes.
Yeah.
And along with a few others.
Which is super
Dan is countering that
interesting.
$40 offer with 37.
$37. I want to say.
Oh, wait. Dan says deal on D.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair.
Bernie was like, I'll do 40, and Dan was like, okay, deal. Did we just have one copy?
Yeah, we just have the one copy in the box. I mean, I can see if anybody's interested in the Del Auto Spider-Man. I always thought this was really cool. We had this on the Special Spider Show.
Super cool. That is a super cool book.
Super cool. It's a hardcover Marvel Comics Spider-Man Gabriel Del Auto book. It's so gorgeous. Look at that interior page. I don't want to open it all the way because I don't break spines on my own books. But look at all these sketches and stuff. It's so wild.
Detective on B is claimed by Brock Collins.
God, this is gorgeous, man.
Eddie is claiming JLA on C.
What's the other thing that was claimed?
B. The Batman on B.
Batman on B. It's crazy to me that the origin of Batwoman is still up here.
Yeah, the Adam Hughes ratio variant. I think that's just like her second issue in Detective Comics, maybe the first issue.
Let me do a little house cleaning back here. All right. Let's see. I did say I was going to do a big thing at the bottom of the hour. Let me pop
I'll
up.
say we're at 9:22, so we're definitely getting into the back part of the show here. At least one of you already filled out your bracket during the show tonight. Anybody else take a look at it yet? Let us know what you think. I worked real hard on it. I'll be very happy to hear your feedback, especially if it's good. If it's bad feedback, then I blame Harrison.
As do we all.
Bernie wants to know what we have on H. That is Amazing Spider-Man issue 265. That is the first appearance of Silver Sable, and it is in near mint condition.
Mm-hmm. Real good shape on that book. Man. All right. I feel like we've had a good amount of X-Men. We can keep that going as well.
We've had a few X-Men, had a few Spider-Man, had some Batman, some of the hitting the high notes tonight.
Yeah, so this is an X-Men annual. I knew I was confused because I looked at the number and it said 10. I was like,
that
no.
seems low.
No, that's not what that is.
Oh,
but yeah.
This is one of the most underrated key issues in X-Men. I love this issue.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, but first let me tell Alex real quick. The prizes for the brackets are not set yet because we have one really cool thing that I am fighting Alan every single day to give away for free, and he hasn't given me the heads up on it yet. So I will let everybody know no later than the end of the show on Saturday what our prizes are going to be. X-Men Annual number 10. It is
on B.
On B. Because it is the first appearance of the X-Babies. That's right, the mojoized little baby versions of the X-Men. You also get, because it's a Mojo story, Longshot officially joining the team. A couple big reasons to pick up this book. It is in near mint condition. Bob, if you want to go to ultimatecomics.com, we've got it all in there. I'm going to post that link again right now, so you can just click on right over there. You can open the bracket. You can read how we did the rules. You'll just print it out, fill it out, scan it in or whatever, and send it to the little email right there, marchmadness@ultimatecomics.com.
.comics.
Dan, any books left from the older shows, or do those all go back to the warehouse after? So all of our previous shows, at the end of the show, we run all the books again. A lot of the times, like a lot of the books end up still selling. Depends on the book, depends on the stuff we have coming up. Sometimes they get set aside and will get put up on the show later if we just feel like, there's something that's going to make it hotter. Sometimes they get priced and sent to the Carry store as back issues. They don't usually just get stored in the warehouse again now.
Yeah, once we've taken a look at them, it's time for them to be out.
Yes, usually most of the big books that don't sell on the Ultimate Comics Live show end up on the wall at the Carry and or Derm store.
Derm. All right, we have a couple open spaces, so I'm going to fill them with DC Secret Origins number 3 of Secret Origins of Superheroes and Supervillains featuring Wonder Woman and Wildcat.
Yeah, get your original Wonder Woman, $5.
Down here, we're going to have the 4th issue of the Conan the Barbarian featuring the Mark of the Minotaur and, of course, some scantily clad ladies. Let's just do a quick recap. We got House of Mystery on A,
X-Men on B,
the X-Babies on B, B for Babies.
Larry wants to know if you'll take 20 for it.
For X-Babies?
For X-Babies.
Oh, you really hyped it up. Is it going to hurt your feelings if I take 20?
I will let you make that decision.
Done. You got it. 20 for the X-Babies. This is a hardcover art book of Gabriel Delato's Spider-Man art. It is gorgeous. It's so dope. I opened it up. We looked inside earlier. I don't think this is the signed one, is it? Because we had one that was.
Yeah, they're all signed.
They're all signed?
So they were actually Gabriel Delato printed them like for him to sell at conventions. We only got them because he had a handful left, and we bought them from Gabriel Delato.
Yep, it is signed in the back.
All personally hand signed and numbered by Gabriel Delato.
Yo, and it's in these writing that's in it. It's an art book, so there's not a lot of writing. What's in it is in Spanish.
Why would you want a lot of writing in it?
Well, it's in Spanish, and he's like writing to you in Spanish as well. If you're curious, this is the 463rd copy out of 500. That's cool that he printed that for himself. Swamp Thing down here, Origin of Batwoman on F.
Yeah, Doug, that X-Men annual does have Art Adams artwork.
All right, I think it's probably time for a little bit of a refresh. Let me check my actual clock
Space in this box.
and see what's popping. I feel like we're close enough for me to really get down on something.
So if there's anything else to get down on, now's the time. It is 9:30.
For sure.
I'd say if we have any more big boy books, Smiley Bob's telling it's big boy pants time.
Is it big boy pants time, Smiley Bob?
If we got anything left in the tank, man, I don't know what all we've got left.
Yo, gas pedal for you and you only, Smiley Bob. That's what we're fucking doing. Let's go.
Wordy dirts and everything.
X-Men and Captain Universe. $500 in fine condition. I talked with Tarny about this before the show because I had no clue what it is, and apparently,
oh my god, this looks crazy.
It's really cool. It's apparently was interactive. You would mail in to Marvel and include your name, and they would print you a bespoke copy with your name in the book, not just on the cover here, calling the awesome Enigma Force selects your name here to battle the whatever. Your name is in the book as well. But the name printed on this is a special one. The name printed on this one is Greg Hildebrandt, who you might recognize the artwork of. This little signature at the bottom. Greg Hildebrandt did this art. So either someone sent away saying that they were Greg Hildebrandt, or this is Greg Hildebrandt's copy. Who knows? Not me. Either way, it's hard to find these because not a whole lot of them were printed. And now it's hanging out right here. I mean, I kind of want to do a close-up.
Greg Hildebrandt's
It's so sick.
Copy.
I don't know if we can legally say this is Greg Hildebrandt's personal
This
copy.
might be Greg Hildebrandt's personal copy that he himself mailed away for after painting the artwork for this book.
It is addressed to Greg Hildebrandt, which honestly I would prefer that the artist name be filled in the your name here thing, because if it just said Todd Johnson, that wouldn't be
which most of them
cool.
do. Todd Johnson mailed away for a lot of these.
Yes, old Todd Johnson, everyone knows. But yeah, that is our Big Boy Pants book. That was a preview book, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, super cool. So you can find this book for $100 without the card on it.
Ooh,
a lot of people took the card off.
Yeah.
This one has the card on it. The card matches the serial number, and it is the Greg Hildebrandt copy. Ernie wants to know if you'll take $8 for the Conan on I.
I will indeed.
Yes, we will. While you run that over, because we're at the end of the show, I'll go ahead and hand you that at your leisure.
All right. Thank you. I want someone to get the Delato book really bad. Make me an offer in the Delato book.
I will let you all know right now, we're the only people in America or in the world selling that book. Like I said, we bought all of the copies left from Gabriel Delato. It's $100 MSRP. We have it for $100 online. You could buy it there right now, or $75 already at Heck of a Deal.
And I can replace I with the Alpha Flight Special from 1992. It's Alpha Flight's first mission.
Tyler Dean wants to know if you'll take $50 for that hardcover.
Tyler? Yes, I will.
There you go, Tyler.
I told you I wanted somebody to have it, and I wasn't messing around. All right.
Love his art and it looks awesome, just not pulling the trigger. Bob.
Add some more Conan. I don't know, yo.
One of the prizes on Deal or No Deal was a special X-Men comic with the player's name in it. If he took the deal, I wonder if it's the same comic. I guess it would depend on which version of Deal or No Deal. If they were running it in like the early 1990s, it's possible. But they've done a similar promotion on a couple other things. So I imagine it would have been more likely one of those.
And we have so much Walking Dead. That other Simpsons comic, I don't know. Like
AF on I for Bernie.
Yeah, Alpha Flight?
Yeah.
Done. Cool. Ep is still here. First appearance Silver Sable. I'm going to put down another Simpsons comic just for fun. This would be the 8th issue. It is also $8. Issue number 8 of the Bongo Comics Simpsons comic, hanging out right here.
I know we got a couple Simpsons fans because we had a couple people trying to claim the slab earlier.
We had the Conan that just went relatively fast. I'll tell you what, we put down another Marvel Comics, Conan the Barbarian. What issue is this?
Be up close, please. Mark wants to take a look at it.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm going to put down the 100th issue of Conan the Barbarian in which Belit Bellet dies.
David is asking, what is the Spidey on H? So we're going to take a close-up look on B. Then we'll go over the Spidey on H.
Okay.
And the Detective Comics variant Gustavus is in near mint condition. It is a great copy.
It is.
The Adam Hughes variant.
So obviously we got this card here that's kind of hiding some of the artwork, but you can see what you're going to be getting for the rest of it. As Jeremy said, the serial number on the comic and the card do match, as does the name.
The name on the card here. If you hold it a little bit closer, like so they can just see the card a little lower, and then kind of move it back for a sec and see if it'll focus. But yeah, the name is Greg Hildebrandt, and that name appears inside of the comic as well. So then we want to go for.
Here's a close up of that Adam Hughes Bat one, by the way.
Yeah, there's a close-up on Adam Hughes Batwoman. The Spidey on H is Amazing Spider-Man 265. It's the first appearance of Silver Sable. It is in near mint condition.
It is.
We've got it at 100. Bernie is wondering if you would take 50 for it. Conan 100 has been claimed.
Cool.
Ralph is letting us know that the artwork, presumably the Adam Hughes variant for Detective Comics, is amazing, and it really is.
It is.
Like that's like a really great dynamic bat pose. I know Adam Hughes mostly well known for his super like cheesecake covers, but this one he does a great job of just the lighting.
It's very tasteful,
dynamic, and it's just like really badass.
So the $50 half off offer for Silver Sable. The only reason that I'm not going to do that is because I have a fine copy for 42.
Ralph wants to know if he can get a close-up on F again. David Fitz, what DC book is on C, Secret Origins? Yeah, that's Secret Origins issue number 3, 5. What issue number is it?
3. Issue number 3.
Issue number 3. Dave would like to know if you'll take 70 for Amazing Spider-Man on H.
See, 70 is much more my speed. I can take 70 for it.
70 will do.
I'll do another close-up of the Adam Hughes Batwoman, and I will take the Post-it off. I will give you the full Vanna White. I'll get my thumb out of the way right there. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that's somewhat within frame. Hopefully that's working out. Jeremy's not lying. That lighting is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really underrated artist, which is crazy. Because
Adam Hughes is very rated.
Super highly rated, and a lot of people's like favorite artist. But again, he's so pigeonholed by one thing, and he's so much more than that when he really wants to be.
Well, while we consider the
Barry
merits,
has a copy of B, but it does not have the card on it. But he got one with his son's name.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which I think is pretty cool.
That's very cool.
Did you do the mail away, or did you just coincidentally find somebody with the same name?
It had to have been the
I'd
mail
have to
away.
assume you mailed away.
Yeah.
Like you got it for him.
Yeah, that has to be the mail away. While we consider the pros and cons of Adam Hughes and also this particular comic book, I would like to talk about our share prize winner, because our share prize winner is Jim Geiger Jr.
Congratulations, Jim.
Congratulations,
Going
Jim.
home. Thank you, everybody who shared.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and collect these and just take them off the board, just so we know that the share prize has been claimed. But it has a home. That also means I get to move the box up just a little smidge.
And if for anyone else, if you wanted to just buy a set of those variants, let us know. Again, they're store exclusives. You can get all 3 together for $25.
I'll tell you what. I feel like we've done real good tonight.
Hold on.
It is
I'm just gonna hand
9.
these right back to you so you can let anybody claim them if they want to.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure. This is the full set?
Full set.
It's all 3?
All 3 copies together.
Okay.
They were each a limited edition, just 1,000 total copy print run.
All right. So it's like 9:40. We end at 10. I feel like we've done real good this evening. I've had a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and start doing last looks.
Smiley Bob, you asking about that Detective Comics on F? Is that an offer for 70 on that Detective Comics? The Umbrella Academy, you're asking what season it was. It
was Apocalypse Suite.
The Apocalypse Suite, which is volume 3. This is volume 3. Smiley said, yeah, he's making a $70 offer on that Detective Comics.
Sure.
You got it, Smiley. Boom, nailed it.
All right. So as I'm doing last looks, I'm going to leave A and B static. This is the 3-issue Umbrella Academy set. This is that mail away X-Men we've been talking about. They're both going to stay where they are, and we're going to start swapping out other comic books. And I'll start all the way at the back of the box. We'll see what we might have happen. Okay. We had the craft variant of Stray Dogs.
All right, Kurt, you got that. Umbrella Academy set claim. Just a reminder, those are store exclusive, so we have a set for anybody else that wants to claim them. We will get them for you.
Jeremy was hyping up Gotham by Midnight. We'll put the first issue back over here. Just for my own edification, the first issue of RoboCop is coming back.
Ralph said, let's make a deal. Not sure what he wants to make a deal. If I missed an offer, let me know.
Hey.
Steven wants to know if you would do 22 for the Spider-Man on I.
22 for the Spider-Man on I.
And Smiley Bob has changed his mind on that Adam Hughes variant.
Sure. Sure to the 22 on I.
1 second.
Oh, man. So now that's on sale for everybody else? Oh, mama.
Gustavus, I will get you an Umbrella Academy set. I'll tell you what, we'll just leave that at 70 though.
Yeah, sure. We did say it.
And you
No
said you do
take
25
backs.
for here.
Go ahead and ditch.
No, C is in the box.
Yeah.
Just set that aside. Set that Detective Comics aside. I'm gonna figure out
Set that Detective Comics aside.
full price on C. Sorry, I feel like I missed a claim going on here. Hold on.
Okay, I will stop putting comics up.
For that,
We're gonna
price on C.
sort through.
Sorry, y'all. I just want to make sure everybody gets your comics.
I also want that. Man, a lot of Umbrella Academy stuff. I don't know. I feel kind of weird because I liked the TV show better than I liked the comic. I don't know. Yeah, it feels weird to say stuff like that, but I'm no stranger to the adaptation being just a little bit better. I mean, or a lot of it better in the case of Jaws. The Jaws book by Peter Benchley is garbage compared to the
Smiley wants
fat-free
the
teen engine.
book. Oh, the Adam Hughes book. It's the other books he changed. Okay, so that Detective Comics, Bob does want. He changed his mind about a different book.
Okay, I'll bring Detective Comics back.
That is Smiley Bob. Getting all caught up here. One claim at a time. Sorry, everybody. I'm new.
Anyway, I don't know. I felt like the Netflix adaptation of Umbrella Academy is much more focused.
Ralph said 18 for A. No, those are store exclusives, and we sold a few set. Those are, and honestly, that's a really great deal already. Those are going to be 25.
Yeah,
Look in the box for the last $5 comic, Victor. The last $5 comic you put in the box.
The last $5 comic.
He's saying that you put the Detective Comics in the box as opposed to handing it to me. It sounds like might be the case. I think he walked it around. I have that Detective Comics, Smiley Bob.
Yeah, no, it's
over there. Is there a $5 comic that you put in the box?
I put a House of Mystery in the box, and that's
it's the only $5
it.
book.
Yeah, just House of Mystery, which
All right,
wasn't even
if it
5, it
pops
was
up,
4.
Or is it the Gotham by Midnight? If it pops up, Smiley Bob, just be like, that's my book, and we'll make sure you get it.
Was it Secret Origins?
Was it the Secret Origins? That was $5. Look in the box for the last $5 comics. Yes.
Yes, it was.
It's probably the Secret Origins.
Probably.
House of Mystery. You got it, Bob. It is the House of Mystery. It's yours. $5.
Okay, done.
Sorry for the confusion. I blame Victor.
It's a $4 book.
It's $4. You know what, Bob? I'm gonna take care of you on that. Don't even worry about it. We'll let you know.
All right. We'll put up another $4 book, The Ghost Rider Rides Again. Our good friend Jonathan Blaze. Trade paperback of Six Gun Gorilla. We saw it earlier. It's back now. It's a weird niche comic. I don't know. We got that stilt man over here being high and mighty, according to his little tagline there. I will bring back the Ryan segment 1 in 100 Venom 35 variant cover, virgin, nothing, no marks or nothing on it. Speaking of things that we have more than one copy of, why don't I go ahead and bring back the Nick Bradshaw Silver Surfer.
A phone at the warehouse. If you want to hop in with the Ultimate Comics live show Facebook page, we can chat in Messenger there, but you cannot call us. It's just not even possible.
Everyone knows you never go to a secondary location, Jeremy.
You got it, Bob. We got it. We got you.
I'm going to bring this golden Spider-Man 375 back.
Jason is claiming the Ghost Rider on F.
Cool. Good. Love that Jonathan Blaze found someone who will appreciate him.
Did we already sell one of those variants on I earlier tonight?
We did.
Yeah, so we already sold that Venom variant for $25. I think we sold one or two of them. Damn, so $25 is going to be the price on that.
If you're interested in the first appearance of Grandma SquarePants, that SpongeBob is back. I can't remember if we sold that Teen Titans.
What is the condition on D for that foil cover?
Condition on D of this full cover is fine to very fine.
I think we had one of those up earlier that got claimed, and we had a second copy. Is that right?
We had them in different conditions.
They were in different conditions. Gotcha. Ralph wants to know if you would do 20 for it. I would let it breathe just because Bob was asking about it also.
I'm going to just let that hang
Let's
out.
just give it a minute.
I'm going to put down the Ed McGuinness, Cap, first Winter Soldier, Falcon team up, etc., etc. Bring Indiana Jones back as well.
Franz is going to claim another set of those Umbrella Academy store exclusives.
Cool. Put Indiana Jones back up. I'm going to leave the final issue before 319. GI Combat is fine. We'll put issue 46 of The Phantom back on the auction block. Lassie can stay in the box. I mean, hey, if someone wants to read Charlemagne, if you want to take a chance and read a book you've never read before, sure, take it on to the house. Take it on home. Issues 1 through 5 of Charlemagne from Defiant Comics here in the set. I don't know what it is. Maybe you can find out. Tell me if it's good. The art certainly suggests that it is something wild. Here's that Teen Titans. I knew that it was in there somewhere. Gonna replace, well, we'll do SpongeBob instead of Cap. Replace that with the first issue of the Teen Titans Go animated series comic adaptation. I'm sure I'll be talking about that in the near future.
What is the issue number on I? And can you get a close-up for it? It's issue number 200. It was the, I think, issue 35 of the Donny Cates run.
That is correct.
And it is the 1 in 100 Ryan Stegman Virgin cover variant.
Pretty crazy looking. Really doubling up on that Venom right now. All right. I can bring back the Adventure Time trade paperback. Fiona and Cake here for just $20. That is unstable. Let's put that down. The Dell War Combat Stories.
Bernie is claiming Phantom for 4 on H, or rather asking if we would do Phantom for 4.
I will do Phantom for 4.
We will do Phantom for 4.
It's last looks time. This is just when we do stuff, baby.
Now's the time.
Remember those bishops? Those bishops are back. First appearance, X-Men 282. These are the newsstand versions. Again, X-Men 282 newsstand. First appearance of Bishop.
Ralph still wants to know if you want to do that Amazing Spider-Man for 20.
It's last looks time. Sure. Need the space anyway for the Justice League.
Dave Fitch will take Indiana Jones and Secret Origins. I've got the Secret Origins over here. We were looking at it.
Here's Indy. Of this Justice League of America issue 141. First Manhunters, Man-Killers. I can't remember what they are. Manhunters.
They just hunt them. They don't kill them. This is
way scarier.
This is Bronze Age comics we're talking about. Dave wants to know if you would do 20 for E, the first appearance of Bishop.
20 for E?
Yep. I think we had the non-newsstand versions we sold for 28 earlier in the show.
Yeah.
And I think the same grade.
And newsstand's more sought after, right?
That is generally the case. I would take the same price for them, but I wouldn't want to go much lower than that.
25? How do you feel about 25? How do you feel about that?
You're running the boat.
In the meantime, well, I mean, I was mostly talking to the audience.
All right, so he's taking it down to 25.
I'm going to replace Charlemagne with the first cosmic issue of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Over here in very good, fine condition. That's why it's
James is packing up the hotel room to head home tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, James.
Have a good night, James. Good luck and safe travels, man.
What is the condition on E? Stephen, taking a look at it.
The condition on E is very fine.
Ben is asking what is F, and Franz wants to know if you'll take 30 for it.
The condition on F is near mint. That's the Teen Titans. Will I take 30 for it? I'll take 40 for it. No, 40 still. It's $60, right?
$60.
40.
David will do 25 for an Uncanny X-Men.
The Bishop?
Yeah.
I have more than one.
Yeah, we got 2 copies of that. So if anyone else wants one, 25. Ernie wants to know if you'll do C on that Guardians of the Galaxy #1.
What's the price?
We have it marked at 10.
No, but like, what is he offering?
8.
8? Yeah, I will, for sure.
And then John is asking what is on D. What issue number is that?
D is issue 141, the first appearance of the Manhunters, who will almost for sure be in this Green Lantern show. I'm going to go ahead and reprice the Bishop down here. That is our last one. All right. This is our final board state. This is what we're working with. 3 variant cover set of Umbrella Academy store exclusives. I already sold a bunch of them. If you want one, hop in. Mail away super rare X-Men Captain Universe comic with the name of the artist, old Greg Hildebrandt. First appearance of the Manhunters in Justice League here on D. First appearance of Bishop in X-Men 282 right there. The first Teen Titans.
Chris is asking what book is on B.
B? Who mama. All right. So this is X-Men and Captain Universe, a comic that you mailed away for that was customized with your name. We have a card that matches with the serial number. The card is what makes it different. A lot of these don't have the cards with them, and this isn't just anybody's name. It is under Greg Hildebrandt, the artist. So there, it's here, specifically calling him out as a hero. It's in the text of the comic. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I'd rather have Hildebrandt's name than just like some random dude. I did make an offer on F. We'll talk about it if that person comes back and be affirmative or negative. This is an Adventure Time trade paperback.
I don't know if you claimed anything tonight.
Combat, $12, and this Venom variant hanging out here at a clean $25.
Were there any G.I. Joes left that Richard didn't grab yet?
I still have that Cobra Commander at the podium.
Yeah, if you want to pop that one up.
Yeah, I can pop up the Cobra Commander at the podium.
Asking about it.
Sure, right here on C.
Wants to know what is on F again.
Is F Teen Titans?
That is Teen Titans.
Yeah, that is.
I get people asking about it. It's an incredibly rare book. Very few people have seen it ever. It's Teen Titans Go issue #1. It is the first ever Teen Titans animated comic. It is their first kind of that version of all those characters. It is in near mint condition, which is unheard of for all ages comics.
Marketed to kids, yeah.
Yeah, we got that one for $60. Matthew wanted to know if we had another Spider-Man 375. He asked if we got it for $30.
Yeah, not on me.
I think somebody else picked that one up earlier. Richard's asking if we would do 3 for that last G.I. Joe.
Hell yeah, man. Done.
Franz is asking if you would do 40 on F.
Jeremy Tarney, would I do 40 on F?
He wanted to do it. He said he was thinking about it, and I was cringe facing him real hard.
You were.
But you know what? His last looks. Let's do it, baby.
All right. All right. This makes this
Are there more books in that last licks box?
I mean,
nothing of note.
Yeah, nothing of note. I've got the Ripley's Believe It or Not. I've got Star Brand.
Cycle them through 1 or 2 more times, just real quick.
Okay, sure. That Ripley's Believe It or Not up.
You never know what thing's going to catch somebody that missed earlier in the show.
I'll leave that Bishop. I've got this Virgin Villains variant of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue #12.
Were there any more?
That's a pretty cool little thing.
Teen Titans books?
No, we sold a couple, and
I
I
know we had
didn't
a
see
few
them
Teen
anymore.
Titans tonight, but I think this is the last one.
I can do this brown striking line art cover of Punisher #57. I'm going to leave the more notable things up. The first Manhunters, obviously the Captain Universe, Umbrella Academy, Bishop. Those things are all going to stay while I just go through this. Got the...
Smiley Bob says, pull out the $5 comic. Anything with a $5 price tag.
I mean, I got a $4 comic at Batman 511, Babs in a wheelchair, other Batgirl hanging out, taking that paperback off.
What's on A? That is the exclusive NC Comic-Con set for Umbrella Academy. It's 3 comics of Umbrella Academy, Volume 3, issue number 1. It is going to be 1 cover by Matteo Scalera, 1 cover by Becky Cloonan, and 1 cover by Tommy Lee Edwards. Because we sold a few of those sets and it's a store exclusive, that price is firm. But it is an incredible set. Franz checking out. Have a good night. Dave wants to know if you would take $2 for the Punisher on H.
Sure.
We'll take it.
Go ahead and ditch this witching hour and replace it
Corey
with
wants to know if you'll do $3 for the Ripley's.
$3 for the Ripley's.
$3 for the Ripley's.
Yep. Box
got it.
box necromancy. Let's do it.
Corey, you got it. $3 for the Ripley's.
C and H will
That's
now
going to be the biggest discount in the Ultimate Comics live show history.
We're going to put in our last $5 or lower books. Gold Key Lassie, issue 64. And what issue is this? Issue 198 of GI Combat, featuring the Haunted Tank. H for Haunted Tank. Any questions? Any final claims? This is it. We're reaching the end of our road. Let's see what the chat has to say.
$2 on G.
$2 on G. I feel like I should look at it. Yeah, for sure. Done.
And that is Dave picking that up. Corey checking out. Have a good night.
See you, Corey.
There's no other $5 books in the box.
There are no more $5 books in the box.
Ralph wants to know if you would do I for... No, Ralph, I is $25. It will not be a penny less than that tonight.
He's right.
That one, because we sold a few of them to other people, so that has shown itself to be the price. Then we'll take A and E. So that's our last copy of E again, sitting up
It
on A.
is.
It's the store exclusive set. So we've got those still available for anyone else that wants them.
And all those bishops went. That's kind of surprising, but not too surprising.
It's a good book. It's a good price. It's a good set.
Alrighty. Somebody want to make me an offer for the Captain Universe artist copy. Artist in air quotes. Now is your time. Now is your moment. You are the moment. It's at 5. Tell me something. Talk to me. You have 60 seconds. It is 21:59. Let's go. Let's bargain. I mean, if you want to. I'm not going to pressure you into it.
I was about to, but then I pulled back on the pressure. Kirk wants to know if we'll do 100 for it. I think that's a little low. That's about what they go for without the card and without the card being subscribed to the artist Greg Hildebrandt. Dave wants to know if you'll do 20 for the JLA on B.
20. 25. $25.
I'm literally cursing under my breath at him for offering you that price. But $25, David. He said it. I'm not gonna walk it back.
I did say it.
$25 for Justice League on D. And I'm not happy about it. I'm happy for you.
I hate that this is our dynamic, Jeremy.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right, he'll do 25.
Yeah, of course he will.
All right, gang. All right, it is now 10 o'clock. We've seen everything once. We've seen everything twice. I think we're going to call it a night on our end. I'm going to get everything caught up. Again, I'm pretty sure I did a pretty okay job with staying on top of everything. Shoot us a message if there's anything that we messed up. David, what's the bottom line on B? I think given the name on the book and given that it has the card, it looks like you're all offering a lot lower than we thought the value was. We'll reevaluate it, maybe put it up on a different show.
That sounds fair.
Just not enough time to go through and really do our due diligence tonight. I think it sounds like I'll be the first to admit it. I price hundreds of books every single week. Sometimes I just maybe got something wrong. So I'm happy to double check that. Maybe shoot you a message once we get it all together.
Sure. Well, as we close out, as always, it's been a pleasure. I've had a lot of fun, and I'll see you way sooner than I normally would. Yeah, I'll be right back in the building on Saturday with Jeremy instead of on the ones and twos, front and center up here.
Yeah, y'all, Jen or Daniel, I'm pretty sure Jen will be back. I know you're all going to be almost as excited about that as me.
But not quite.
But not nearly as
excited.
much.
So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for spending some time buying some comics. I hope you read them. I hope you enjoy them. I hope that all of them get optioned and the value increases. Best of luck to each and every one of you. We'll see you real soon. Thanks.
Have an ultimate night.